Come, visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So, get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
For over 50 years, Carttown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Carttown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Craftman Federal Credit Union serving our members with their financial needs. Waiting for interest rates to fall? Why wait? Craftman Federal Credit Union can get you in the vehicle you want today at rates where you can enjoy the ride. Become a member today and see the difference at Craftman Federal Credit Union, with 2 locations to serve you in Bastrop and Sterlington, or visit us at craftmanfcu.com. Local people helping local people since 1953.
Around here, family is more than just a last name. It's who you show up for. For generations, the Compton family and Architects Windows and Doors has stood by this community with honesty, hard work, and a handshake you can trust. Because every window we design, every door we assemble isn't just about your house. It's about your home. Family owned, community rooted, Architects Windows and Doors, a family business built for your family.
The law offices of Street and Street, fighting for the injured in Louisiana. When you hire us, you get us. Our clients are represented by one of our seasoned attorneys with over 65 years of experience handling cases in Louisiana. Our goal is simple: to advocate and fight for the rights of the injured. Call today for a consultation, 318-325-4418, Street and Street.
Marian State Bank. Rooted in education and athletics, Marian State Bank is committed to investing in the future through scholarships, sponsorships, and community support. We're empowering students and athletes to dream big and achieve more, because their success is our success. Investing in our future, supporting education and athletics. Marian State Bank, rooted in community, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Fence Depot uses quality materials and has the expertise to give you the best service with the best price. They take pride in offering their customers a full selection of fencing options. For chain link, ornamental, vinyl, wildlife, and more, try Fence Depot in West Monroe. 318-331-4457. Fence Depot. Sterlington Rehabilitation Hospital and Rural Health Clinics offers inpatient and outpatient services. And they're now offering LSVT Big treatment to those suffering from Parkinson's disease. They're seeing many documented improvements in patients, such as faster walking with bigger steps, improved balance, better movement in the torso, and a reduced risk of falling. They're LSVT Big certified. Please come by and see one of their certified clinicians today.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time.
Okay.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Well, good afternoon, Panther fans, and welcome into today's broadcast of Panther football live from the Caesars Superdome for the Division III Non-Select State Championship featuring the Jena Giants and your Sterlington Panthers. I'm Ben Hackler here with William Handy, set for the call this afternoon. This broadcast made possible by McDonald's. If you're listening to us on the radio, that broadcast made possible by Domino's Pizza of Sterlington. William, we've made the trip down. You flew in this afternoon on 2 wheels, ready to roll. How are you feeling about this afternoon?
Man, I'm feeling really good. For those that hadn't been listening, my son Luke graduated from Belhaven University this morning. That was at 9 o'clock, so I hit the road about 10:30 and got down here, and I had these visions of getting into traffic, but it really was very smooth. So I'm not all wired like I should be, you know. So anyway, but yeah, it's great, man. I'm glad to be down here. It's always it's just something special about coming down to the Dome in this environment. Obviously, when your team is playing, but man, it seems like every year it just gets better and better.
Yeah, hard to believe that we are sitting on the 5th trip down to New Orleans for these Panthers since 2016 and have won 3 of those. And, man, it's just unbelievable looking back as a longtime Panther fan. I know you guys have been around the community a long time. One of those things that back in the 90s, I'm not sure we had any vision of what could be. Maybe Dale Ashley did. And I know Jason Thompson, that first taste in 16, and, of course, what Lee Doty's done over the last several years. I just don't know that we thought, man, these would be the heydays of Panther football so far.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you, it was funny. I was talking to my wife, Jill, about that the other night. I said, you know, this will be the 5th time that we've been down to the Dome since I started doing this, and I had no illusion that it would turn into this. You know, I was just helping spot for the press box, you know, and I kind of got stuck in this job, and it's been fun because I've been able to watch us go from Jason Thompson over into Lee Doty, and it's just, you know, that leadership that those guys that provide for this whole program. I mean, it really goes back to Coach Ashley. You played for Coach Ashley, and you know how he did things, and you know, they have built a program. This is not just a team and, you know, 5 or 6 years there's a team. No. They've got a program going now, and it's really been fun to watch this unfold.
Yeah, and I know he would not want to talk about this, but you and I can because he's down there fixing to coach a football game. So we talk about what Dale did, and Dale definitely was a significant – Coach Ashley was a significant part of this whole thing, going from what he did in the 90s, early 2000s, some incredible teams that he had, moving into the principal position and some great hires in that. Jason comes in and takes over the football program and does a great job even kind of continuing of recovering some of what had been lost in that mid-2000s. But when Lee Doty shows up in 2016, coaches linebackers for a year, Jason wins it, goes out on top, and then Doty takes over. I'm not sure anybody knew what was coming, but I think when we talk about the great Sterlington coaches, Lee Doty already is in the conversation.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about it. And it was funny. I remembered it like it was yesterday when I heard the news that Jason Thompson was moving up into administration. I was like, oh, man, what – I was like, what are we going to do? You know, we had some great coaches on the staff, and next thing I know, Lee Doty is taking over as the head coach, and I knew the background, and I thought, and that's when Jimmy Guthrie was still involved with me here, and we both talked about it and said, man, I think that's a great hire because you look at his background, he had taken St. Mary to the Dome as well, and done a great job getting them to that point. And so when it happened, I thought, well, this could be a good thing. I don't think I saw it developing like it has.
Right.
I mean, he has really put his mark on this program. And one thing I like about Coach Doty is he gives credit to that staff.
Absolutely. I was fixing to say that.
Yeah, it's not, and he will tell you, it's not me, it's the guys that surround me. And they, I mean, and you can go down the list. But each one of those guys absolutely has a big part in what this program has done from a success standpoint.
Yeah, and without a doubt, like even this week, I stopped by practice on Tuesday, and a coach had called me a couple times over the weekend. Panther fans, I don't know if you realize this, but coming and playing in a state championship, there's a lot of logistics that start happening the Saturday morning after the semifinal win. There's a lot of things have to fall into place, hotels and meals and all those things. And so Coach Doty's handling all those things, buses, all of that. And on Tuesday, you know, he and I are standing at midfield, practice is happening. I said, Coach, well, what do you think? He said, man, honestly, I haven't even looked at film yet. He said, I haven't had a chance to. He said, but this is the week that your assistant coaches prove. And that's really true for our guys week in and week out. Coach Doty, when he stepped back from a coordinator position a couple years ago, his coaches, he lets them just run. And when you have great coaches around you, man, it sure makes your head coach look really, really good.
Oh, it really does. But, you know, he steers that ship, and he takes care of the little things. That it's kind of like you go from spot to spot to spot, And I would think it would be a kind of a fun thing to do. You know,
Yeah.
you get to give some input to those guys, but I'm telling you, they are so good at what they do in those positions that really it's got to be fun for him. You know,
Absolutely.
and you talked about the logistics. I thought it was funny, and he said that again this year. He said, I can tell you there are a lot of coaches out there that wish they had this problem.
That's right, absolutely.
And, you know, this is Coach Lee Doty's 4th problem, and I think he's happy, and he'd love to have 10. You know,
Yeah.
that's just the way it is. But yeah, you go back to one other thing I would mention too is that there's seems to be such I guess coherence or agreement between the administration and the coaching staff, not just with the football team but the other sports at Sterlington. And that's one thing I'm glad all 3 of my sons went through Sterlington. Academically, it's a great school, but it also has great extracurricular activities, particularly in the athletics arena. And so I can't say enough about that school.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Panther fans, I want to remind you to be sure to download the LHSAA Live mobile app to stay up to date with the latest scores, schedules, news, and more. The LHSAA Live mobile app is your trusted source for all things LHSAA, available in the Apple App Store and Android app on Google Play. Also want to tell you about the LHSAA Network TV app. It features a 24/7 live channel as well as on-demand content with all the high school sports you want, and it's totally free. The app is available on TV-connected devices, including Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. It's the only place where every day is game day. Download the LHSAA Network TV app today. Panther fans, we're going to pause for 30 seconds, and we'll be back with more pregame show in just a moment.
Sustaining a brain injury due to someone else's negligence is devastating. Downs Law Firm can't change what happened, but they will fight to hold those at fault accountable and aggressively negotiate with insurance to recover fair compensation.
Panther fans, we're back here with the McDonald's broadcast of Panther football. Ben Hackler and Will Handy here with you live from the Caesars Superdome. Panthers just completed their pregame. They've gone back into the locker room for the final kind of words from Coach Doty. They'll be coming out probably in about 10 minutes to take on National Anthem and all the pregame festivities. Jena just came out a few moments ago. They're warming up and getting everybody stretched out. But, Will, let's talk about these two teams and how they got here. Jena comes in with one loss on the year, I believe 12-1, and they had their way in the playoff bracket, and really the one loss came to Tioga mid-season. They ran through their district much like we did, able to win easily in that. Got a big win for them, which Union had a little bit of a down year, but made it to the semifinals. Jena beats Union last week, and really a significant win for the Jena program. Union being a team that's been to the mountaintop, knocked Jena out of the playoffs 2 years in a row. And for them getting that win, you got to know they're coming in riding high.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, all you had to do was look at social media this week. I tell you, they've had the hype videos out there. That community has really bought in to Jena in the state championship. I mean, you were seeing donations to pay for the trip down here. And I tell you, I'm really happy for the Jena community because, hey, 2016, we saw much the same thing. We'd been down here twice, but it had been removed. A decade and a half.
Years, yeah.
13 years. So whenever that happened, you just saw the community in Sterlington come together, and I mean, it was just you could feel it. And so, yeah, they're coming in on a big high today, and that's something that I know Coach Doty had mentioned that before. He said, I wish I could just turn everything off for a week so our kids wouldn't see all this because, you've got a team that's coming in, an emotional team, and they've got – I can't see their side, but I'm sure the stands are packed since we're sitting on their side. But, yeah, you got to think that they're going to come in. I mean, they believe. And so that's something that we're going to have to face and withstand early in that game for sure.
Yeah, I had somebody send me a picture of the Jena sideline, and I think they're right. There's nobody left in Jena. If anybody wants to go by there and get a burger today, the Burger Barn's probably closed even in Jena.
Oh yeah, they shut the schools down
Yeah.
so everybody could come to the game. I think the whole parish is closed.
Yeah. Well, and when you think about Jena's style of play, a lot like Sterlington, and really a little bit more like old school Sterlington. It's a split back kind of veer look, and they're going to run it well. They're going to go two tights a lot, and they like to play the same type of physical football that we play in that. And so as they come in tonight, last week against Union, I think for them was one of those kind of get that monkey off your back. And then today, they remember last year. They know what happened in Sterlington when they made the trip up in the semifinals and got beat 48-14. And so there's a little motivation down there. They got some seniors that are ready, and they feel like they're up for the challenge. On the other side of the football, of course, Sterlington comes in, and really since that Neville loss, the Panthers have not looked back and have taken care of business week in and week out. They've scored points at a high clip, and the defense really has probably been the place that's been the most improved over the last several weeks. Not that the offense hasn't improved, but the defense was the one that was kind of like, hey, we're going to have some guys grow up, and they've done that.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Offensively, I hate to say it like this, Sterlington's been a juggernaut. I mean, it really has, and that's no other way really to describe it. And it's really been the run game has just been off the charts here during the playoffs. And that's what you want. You want that running game available. And what makes you feel good about our offense is run sets up the pass. Well, we hadn't had to pass a whole lot just because the run's been so effective. But if we have to, you feel real comfortable with J-Rob Breen. We got some great receiver options as well out there. So this team, everybody likes to talk about just a run-based team, but we can hit you in the passing game and the running game. When you look at the defensive side of the ball, you are right. I think the secondary was probably the area that we had the most concern with. And, we saw those guys go up against St. James last week. Of course, it was a team effort on defense. We got plenty of pressure on Juwan Jackson, and that helped the situation quite a bit. So I think as a unit, you're correct. They have really started play. They really have hit their stride late in the season, going to this playoff run with the secondary in step with those linebackers and that front 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And so I feel really good about our defense. Going back to Jena, you are right. When you look at them, they look a whole lot like Sterlington, old school Sterlington. They run that split veer backfield. They got a quarterback that's very good at running that. And when you look at them on video, the first thing that jumped out to me, those running backs are legit. I mean, I'm telling you, those guys.
Hatcher and Wilson.
Yeah, Hatcher and Wilson. I think Wilson has over 2,000 yards. Hatcher is right at 1,800 yards. Quarterback, he runs the offense very well.
Yeah, that's Deuce McPherson, the senior.
McPherson, that's correct.
And, both those running backs, I was talking to Coach Doty about that on the way down, and their yardage jumps out at you. But when I go back to when we were running split back here, it was not uncommon to have two running backs that were close to 2,000, 1,500-plus yards. For Sterlington, on the other hand, I think, I'm not positive, I don't have the number in front of me for sure, but TJ's right around 1,300 yards rushing on the year, leading the way. But that's because there's not two guys carrying the football. We've got probably 6 or 7 guys with rushes this year, and the rushing offense has been clipping yardage at a high pace the last several weeks. I believe we're 450 on average plus the last 6 weeks of football. And, you think about that and the weapons that Sterlington has. Coach Magoo, I was talking to him, our middle school coach in AD, and he made a point with this offense that Sterlington is now running. You mentioned the passing game. We haven't seen it a lot, but when you do see it, it's typically something big, looking for play action over the top. But because of the offense and the formations that we're running, you've got 5 quick receivers available at any moment, from tight ends to backs to receivers out wide. And for a defense like Jena, not something they probably have seen a lot of, and so really no live action against that. And it's hard to know which guy you're going to cover up if they go play action.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a challenge for that defense at Jena. I really do. Again, when you look at some of their video, I think they're going to have matchup problems with us. I really do. I feel like our offensive line is going to be very physical tonight. And I will say Jena, you can look at their offensive line. They're well coached.
Big guys.
I think on the defensive side of the ball for us, we don't have those, we don't have those big bone crusher sized guys, but they are so well coached. I think we always like to say, I'm not sure they know what's fixing to hit them. And I don't say that disrespectfully to Jena at all. It's just the brand of football that we play on that offensive line is pretty aggressive. So I feel like that run game is going to be there. I kind of cracked a joke about it. You think about it, you come up the middle, you're going to have to deal with Ferguson, Whitlock, Crane, and then right behind those three guys, if you're coming on that side, you got T.J. Birch running the ball. I mean, that's really not a good thing to have to look at.
Absolutely.
You know? So, anyway.
Well, Panther fans, looks like the Panthers are making their way to the sideline. They've just been called out. Looks like Jena will make their way to their sideline in just a moment. And let me get a couple more of these radio sponsors in for us. Of course, we'll get through our own broadcast ads, but I've got a few LHSAA ads we've got to get through, so bear with me. I'm going to knock these out so we can play football in just a few moments. Fine Designs is the official championship merchandise provider of the LHSAA. Make sure you stop by their booth or visit them online at shop.lhsaa.org to get your official state championship merchandise. Gone are the days of sitting behind a desk and waiting for the clock to strike 5. If you want an adventurous career, there's more than one way to serve in the U.S. Air Force. Head to airforce.com to learn more. From the morning commute to every weekend competition, Valero is proud to keep Louisiana moving. And with the Valero Pay Plus app, you can save right at the pump. Because fueling up should feel just as good as the win. Born in Texas, proudly American. And trusted coast to coast, Valero is here to get you where you need to be. Right now. Panthers come back. They're going to stretch a little more. And before we take the final break, let's talk just keys to tonight to this afternoon for the Panthers. And I'll let you go first, and I'll give a couple as we wrap up towards our final break before the final approach to kickoff.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious offensively what we want to do is run the ball. I mean, we absolutely want to run that ball. We want to control the line of scrimmage. You said it last week. The team that controls the line of scrimmage on offense and defense is going to be the team that can win this game. The other crucial thing is don't put the ball on the ground. Take care of that ball. We don't need any penalties either. That's going to be the big deal. But I feel like if we get that run established and we stop Jena a couple of times, I feel like we're going to like the results we see.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the line of scrimmage, again, and week in and week out, it is for Sterlington, for the kind of football that we want to play on both sides of the football. The line of scrimmage is key to the whole thing. If we can win up front, it allows a lot of good things to happen both for us on offense and on defense. And then the other thing I'm curious about, last week against St. James at home was a big win. That was an emotional win, and it really ended up being a really out-of-hand ball game for St. James. Sterlington that third quarter rolls and things go right. And so I'm a little anxious to see, man, can we come out this afternoon? Are we locked in? Are we ready? A lot of folks, you talked about the noise all week long. Sterlington, you're the team. And I watched this week. Jena was quick to pick up on that, and they remember Sterlington versus Madison Prep in 2016 when that was the storyline. Not that Sterlington was great, but that Madison Prep, I think we said had, I can't remember now, 5 or 6 at least D1 signees. And when you took the tape and you looked at the measurements, it was like, hey, Madison Prep is the dog. Sterlington doesn't have a chance. And some of that noise has been going on around Sterlington this week, and with the media and even online. I want to see if our kids know who we are, do what we do, and can block that out and go play football. Because the reality is, in 10 years, we are the big dog. You said that a moment ago. We don't like that title, but it is what it is. When you've been here 5 years and you've won 3 of them already with a chance to pick up your 4th, you are the big dog in D3.
Yeah.
And so can they block the noise out, and can we play good football tonight and take care of business?
Yeah, the one thing I would say about that is I go back to that coaching staff. There's one thing I'll say about Coach Doty, and again, I've had two sons that played for him. He's been very good at dialing those players in and getting their focus on the game in front of them. And I have to think tonight he's going to have that same mentality with those kids that you got to think he's going to have them locked and loaded, ready to go, focused on Jena.
Yep.
And, of course, it's like I told somebody, look, you're dealing with kids ranging from 14 to 19. And I said, if you can predict what they're going to do, you're way better than I am, because there's a lot up in that brain that does not function sometimes when they're that age.
Yeah, something about that adolescent brain for sure.
Yes.
Well, Panther fans, we're going to take another quick break. We come back, we'll get you set for coin toss with starting lineups for your Panthers, and we'll make our way towards first quarter action here in the Caesars Superdome. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Panther football.
Got a lot of stuff? We've got the space. With 2 convenient locations, let Ashley Storage keep your stuff safe. In Monroe and Sterlington, Ashley Storage is where our customers are treated like family.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
Repair it, catch up on bills, or replace it. Turn your home's equity into endless possibilities with a home equity line of credit from Cross Keys Bank. I'm Lee Riordan, Senior Vice President and Market Manager. Stop by and visit me today at our Sterlington branch for more details. Or give me a call at 665-4511. Cross Keys Bank, proud supporter of the Sterlington Panthers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Panther fans, we're back here with the broadcast of Panther football brought to us by McDonald's. If you're joining us on 92.3 FM, that broadcast made possible by Domino's Pizza of Sterlington. Panther fans, we are waiting both teams to run out, and I've got about 3.5 minutes until the pregame festivities begin with prayer, national anthem, recognitions of both schools. And so we'll get you starting lineups in just a moment. Louisiana, get ready to celebrate Legends of High School Sports. Join us on Monday, April 20th, 2026 at the Crown Plaza in Baton Rouge for a night recognizing the 2026 Louisiana High School Sports Hall of Fame induction class of 26. Don't miss this special evening celebrating the best in Louisiana high school athletics. Get your tickets now at lhsaa.org/Hall of Fame. Well, Will, let's get those starting lineups for the Panthers, and we'll a lot of familiar names, no real changes tonight. I'll do the offense. Will give us the defense in just a moment for our Panthers. Starting on the offensive line tonight at tackle, number 69, Dawson Ferguson, and number 62, Gideon Ashley. The guards tonight, number 55, Drew Whitlock, and number 68, Cam Rugg. At center, number 54, Luke Crane. At tight end, number 86, Tucker Sturdivant, and we'll see number 20, Chris Pearson. The wide receivers tonight, or this afternoon, number 18, Noah Crane, and number 4, David Hickman. The fullback, number 6, T.J. Birch. Tailback, number 14, Shamarian Dismuke. And your quarterback, junior, number 7, J-Rob Breen.
On defense tonight, defensive end number 9, Cam Bagwell. You see defensive end number 11, Stephen English. Defensive tackle number 90, Silas Ashley. Defensive tackle number 93, Blake Franklin. You also see at nose guard number 98, Breland Davis. At linebacker, number 23, Trey Birch. At linebacker, number 33, Connor Justice. At linebacker, number 47, Drew Voker. In the secondary, you'll have cornerback, number 1, Devin Downs. Dog position, number 2, Sam Frazier. And at safety, number 8, Keenan Green.
That is the Panther starting lineup brought to us by Jim Taylor Chevrolet of Rayville. Panther fans, get your official Prep Classic gear from Fine Designs, the official championship merchandise and apparel provider of the LHSAA. Visit their booth today to shop here on site. E-Team Sponsor is proud to be the official fundraising platform of the LHSAA. Visit eteamsponsor.com to check out their revolutionary approach to fundraising. Well, Williams, starting lineup for us is done. Jena's making their way out, making their way to their sideline. Panthers are lining up for the national anthem. And at this point, I know what Coach Doty is thinking. Put a ball down. He's been ready since about 6:45 this morning. I walked outside after breakfast about 7:30, and he walks the track at Sterlington every morning, and he was making the laps around the Hampton Inn this morning. And he was ready then to put a football down and to get after it.
I love his mentality. He would have liked to have jumped on the bus this morning and come down.
He'd have played at 8 o'clock this morning. If we could have got here and played for 8 a.m., he'd have been on it for sure. And at this point, man, you really are. You've gotten to where you wanted to be. All the things that you worked so hard for, even into the spring last year, into the summer, all the training camp, fall camp for both schools. Now you have made it to the Caesar Superdome for a chance to play for another state title.
Yeah, and there's no feeling like that. And I know you and I have never had that opportunity. But just being up here and seeing that, I mean, those kids are – when you come in here and see this dome, it's like it hits you.
Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah. Well, there's the official welcome. They're beginning the recognitions. Both principals from each school will make their way out. Panther fans, while they're doing that, let me recognize a few more sponsors for the LHSAA. On or off the court, helping you stay hydrated is Powerade's #1 job. Powerade helps replenish 4 electrolytes lost when you sweat. Powerade, more power for you. Ochsner Andrews Sports Medicine Institute. Get the same sports medicine care the pros receive with minimally invasive treatments and quicker recovery times. Visit ochsner.org/sportsmed to learn more or schedule an appointment near you. A special thanks to Gold Star Trophies, the official trophy and medal provider of the LHSAA. Visit Gold Star Trophies online to purchase your very own mini replica state championship trophy. Want to stay up to date on everything Louisiana high school sports? Follow the official LHSAA social media accounts at LHSAA Sports on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. It's your first stop for official power rankings, playoff brackets, highlights, and all things LHSAA. Don't miss a moment. Follow at LHSAA Sports today. Champions plan for the future, and so should you. At Upstream Life, we help you protect what matters most with our secure legacy multi-year guaranteed annuity. Lock in competitive rates, guarantee your growth, and secure legacy for the ones you love. Because winning isn't just on the field, it's in your financial future. Visit upstreamlife.us for more information. And that's going to do it for all of the LHSAA sponsors. Check that list, Will. We're done with that.
Man, you did a great job. You sound so professional when you read, too.
Man, I had to get rid of those. We got some things to do. We didn't come down here to read. We came down here to talk about some football.
You got that right.
No, it is a great environment, and I remember even being a young kid and thinking about, man, well, what if we could ever get there? And we had a couple chances when I was in high school, particularly my sophomore year. Had a team that made it to the quarters. It got beat by Kentwood, and came up short that evening by about a touchdown. And Kentwood goes on to win the state championship that year. But really, during my time, that was the only chance we had. 02 and 03, Panthers make another trip down here. In 02, they take the loss to Port Sulphur in a game that really was back and forth. A couple kick return trick plays for Port Sulphur, pull that one out. 03, come back in 2A, take on West St. John, and West St. John was as good as advertised.
I was going to say West St. John was they were on a level all of their own that year. They had quite a few. I think they had several D1 players on that team, if I'm not mistaken.
Not even just D1. I think they had 6 guys go to the NFL. Yeah, there were some guys, and I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'm sure some of our guys listening remember. Jake Ashley told me he'd never seen human beings that big, and it was some big guys that night. And then, of course, you come back in 16. You win it in 16. In 18, we come back over here, play Eunice in the Dome that year. And probably a game that still holds, I believe, the record for the most kick returns.
It has the record for the most combined points and yardage. If you look in there in the 3A Division 3 ranks, it still has it's got its own section for the number of touchdowns rushing. There's a lot of rushing yards.
Yeah,
in there
you know
too.
what I remember about that game is that C.J. Colvin had torn his ACLs, but was able to return kicks. And the opening kick with knee braces on, CJ takes that ball about 90 yards to the house to start the scoring. The bad part was that Eunice took the next kick and did the exact same thing.
So I think we had started with 12 minutes on the clock, and I think when I looked up there, it was 11 minutes and 46 seconds, and we had 7-7.
It was definitely something. Then of course you come back in 21, you win it in 21 with one of my favorite teams that we've had come through Sterlington, and I know you're a little partial to that 21 team.
Yeah.
But go undefeated that year and win it, which is a big deal. And then 24, come back last year with a year that started off rocky, not sure what was going to happen. And then to be back this year. I'm not sure anybody last year, was there a chance that we would go back-to-back? I'm not sure if we were really talking about that, but a chance for us to be here and to play Jena tonight to win the first ever Sterlington back-to-back state championships.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because Coach Doty said, if I knew where to put everybody in position to start the season, I'd be the greatest coach in the world, but the reality is he's got to find where to put them a lot of times. I think we had so many pieces coming back from this team. I felt like it had an opportunity, but I just didn't think it would be at this level, quite frankly.
Yeah. Panther fans, we're going to pause just for a moment as they have the prayer, and we'll approach the national anthem. Panther fans, we're going to pause for 2 minutes. National anthem and final wrap-up on the field, and then we'll be back with Panther football in first quarter action.
Tired of battling weeds and patchy grass? Sure Enough Greens got you covered. From weed control, fertilizer, irrigation, aeration, and tree and shrub treatment, Sure Enough does it all to keep your lawn looking its best. Need your yard clean? Call Sure Enough Green. Spraying solutions that work.
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
For over 50 years, Carttown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Carttown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Craftman Federal Credit Union serving our members with their financial needs. Waiting for interest rates to fall? Why wait? Craftman Federal Credit Union can get you in the vehicle you want today at rates where you can enjoy the ride. Become a member today and see the difference at Craftman Federal Credit Union, with 2 locations to serve you in Bastrop and Sterlington, or visit us at craftmanfcu.com. Local people helping local people since 1953.
Panther fans, we're back. National anthem has happened. We're waiting our captains to make their way to midfield for the coin toss. Coin toss tonight brought to us by Jim Taylor Chevrolet of Rayville. And now, William, we can make our way to first quarter and get after some football.
Finally put that ball down.
Absolutely.
Tell you, when they turn all the lights off and get all this.
It's so quiet.
It is, man.
Little Teran Matthew video playing right here. The Honey Badger getting us started here as we approach the coin toss.
That ought to get you fired up.
Yeah, no doubt. Louisiana's own Honey Badger. What a guy he was to watch, and the things that he was able to do on the field for LSU, and even in the league, finishing his career here in New Orleans.
And you know, when you look at the size, you would seem to say this guy's not that big, but boy, he packed a punch.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. A little light show happening here in the Dome, Panther fans. But William, as we said, now it's just time to see which team is going to execute at the highest level and take care of the football. And we're 4 quarters away.
Yeah, I really do. And you know, we talk about people don't get to play teams like us very often just because it's such a run-oriented team. Well, you know, we play a lot of spread offenses, so this will be kind of new for us, I guess. We're going to play a split veer. I don't know that we've seen anybody that runs the split veer.
No. The closest would have been West Ouachita, and they weren't split. They were more I formation like we were in that. But West Ouachita, schematically, probably the closest team we've had to what Jena will do tonight.
I would agree. I would agree with you there. For sure.
Captains for the Panthers will be Drew Whitlock, Connor Justice, Trey Birch, and Jaden Hall. For Jena, let me get those for you real quickly. For Jena, it'll be William Stevens, Stephen Parker, Cedric Wilson, and Luke Smith. There's the coin toss. Sterlington will win the toss and will elect to receive. So the Panther offense will get on the field first in just a few moments.
Notice we've kind of changed that up a couple of times here lately. Normally we like to kick the ball and taking the second
put the defense on the field, but instead the offense will come out first. And Panther fans, that's going to do it for all of the pregame festivities. Coin toss has happened. The officials will have their final huddle at midfield. And we should be set for the first quarter. First quarter this afternoon brought to us by Architects Window and Door. Defensively for Jena, it is going to be interesting to see kind of how they choose to play against that Panther defense. They really like it's almost a 4-2-5 look. They've shown a lot. I think Sterlington's anticipating a 5-man front and then 2 backers and then the back end. But it'd be interesting to see how they do. Teams have tried a lot of different things. And, Jena's watched as much film as they possibly could and to see how they match up. And then for the Panther offense, just where are going to be the places that you can have success this afternoon early.
Exactly. And I think it's important on this first drive to come out and try to establish – you want to establish dominance on that line of scrimmage as fast as you can, I think, if you're the Panthers.
Yeah. This kick is going to be pretty important, too. Jena's probably thinking to themselves, man, if we could steal a possession at some point kicking, that they kind of like the onside kick. They like a lot. And then line drive, kind of just see who can they find and bounce it off of. The kicker will be number 6, Xavier Brown, for them. So the Panthers will come out. Jena will be kicking from the near the near hash. If you're listening on the radio, Panthers will be moving right to left. Kick is happening left to right. The ball is teed up. There's the whistle, and we are set to begin first quarter action here in the Caesars Superdome. There's the kick. Be a little pooch kick taken about the 26 by Crane. Trying to find some room. He'll run through one man, make a man miss. Bounce up to about the 37, and that's where the Panther offense will begin, 1st and 10.
That'd be a good location to start from. Got up the field to the 37-yard line. That Panther offense is going to huddle over there and make their way out onto the field.
Panther fans, we appreciate you joining our broadcast this afternoon. We know you had other options, but you just couldn't pass up the opportunity to hear William's sweet voice. So thanks for joining us for this broadcast. It looked like it'll be an ace-back, solo back formation for the Panthers. J-Rob will go under center. Birch behind him. Crane, the H-back to the far side with one receiver out wide. J-Rob under center. There's the snap. Quick toss back to TJ, trying to find some room. He'll run through a tackle, and he's still fighting his way all the way up to the 48 of Downs Law Firm. First down for the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a nice way to start this ball game. Quick pitch back to Birch. Took it to the right side. Got in there behind Whitlock. Pushed the ball up. Looked like they're going to give him 9 yards on that carry. Actually going to be a first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Panthers go the Navy formation. There's the snap. Quick give to TJ. He's across midfield in a giant territory to the 48-yard line. Gain of 4, 2nd down.
Got a good push up front. Giants were able to get him wrapped up pretty quickly. He was able to get the ball over into Giant territory. It's at their 48-yard line. Panthers have 2nd down and 6.
Full house formation again. Crane, Birch, and Dismuke behind Breen as he goes under center. Lone receiver to the near side will be Austin Hill. There's the snap. This time J-Rob keeps it, and he's going to get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, and we'll have a 3rd down.
Yeah, he did manage to get back to the 48. The Giants did a nice job of playing that option. Really, there was nowhere to go with that, either the dive or the pitch. J-Rob wisely kept the ball and just did what he could. No gain on the carry. Again, it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Panthers at the Giant 48.
Full house again. Lone receiver to the far side will be Devin Downs. J-Rob under center now brings Dismuke in motion. There's a quick toss to Dismuke. Trying to find some room. He'll bounce through one. Now he's bounced outside. He breaks a tackle, and he's got a 1st down out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Boy, you talk about a miracle. I thought they were going to get him for a loss. He had blockers in front of him. It looked like the Giants were going to be able to string him out to the sideline. Finally, he was able to get around that edge. Dismuke just kept at it. That speed took over once he got to the edge. Got the ball up to the 39 of the Giants. Be 1st down and 10.
Downs Law Firm 1st down. Panthers go 2 tight I formation. Breen under center. There's the snap. We're going to have a timeout. I believe the Panthers were missing a player. Prime Star Home Health, first timeout of the afternoon. They'll take the break. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Around here, family is more than just a last name. It's who you show up for. For generations, the Compton family and Architects Windows and Doors has stood by this community with honesty, hard work, and a handshake you can trust. Because every window we design, every door we assemble, isn't just about your house. It's about your home. Family-owned, community-rooted, Architects Windows and Doors. A family business built for your family.
Panther fans, we're back. Panthers had to take a quick timeout. A little personnel issue there. Take their first timeout of the half. They do have it 1st and 10 in Giant territory at the Giant 39-yard line. So they'll break the huddle. We'll show I formation. It'll be B. Birch at fullback with Hickman, the tailback, behind J. Rob Breen. Lone wide receiver set way out to the near side will be Noah Crane. And William, right now, Jena's manning up with no safety really over the top. Everybody's within about 5 yards of the football. J-Rob goes under center. There's a snap. Quick toss back to Hickman, looking for some room. He's going to lose a yard back to the 40.
Actually, look like they're going to give him to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the carry. That Jena defense did a good job of stalemating that line of scrimmage. Hickman had nowhere to go at all.
It's like Sturdivant and Hickman will check out.
Fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage, actually. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers at the Giant 39-yard line.
Full house backfield. Dismute, Birch, and Crane. Hill, the lone receiver, to the far side. There's a snap. Quick give will be to Birch. He'll burst ahead to the 46. Give him about 2, maybe 3, and we'll have a 3rd down.
They're going to give him 2 yards on the carry. Looking at 3rd down and 8.
Same formation again. J-Rob goes under center. There's a snap. Quick give. J-Rob will fake it. Now he's trying to make his way outside. Gets up to the 30. He'll be about a yard short. It'll be 4th and 1. I don't think there's any question what the Panthers will do here.
Oh, they'll go for this. You're in no man's land right there anyway. Nice job of J-Rob. It looked like that Jena's playing it very well so far, and it looked like they were going to cut him off. He was able to work his way through those defenders and get the ball down to a 4th down and 1 situation. That ball is just inside the 30-yard line of the Giants.
It'll be an unbalanced formation for the Panthers to the far side. Birch, the lone back behind Breen. There's the snap. Birch will spin his way, and he'll have enough for the Downs Law Firm 1st down, the 28-yard line.
Almost looked like Breen wanted to keep that ball. Birch got his hands on it, and he was able to roll his way ahead down to the 28-yard line. Jena did a pretty good job of jamming it up inside.
They did. You can watch the replay right here. Birch, the spin is what got it for him.
Absolutely what it was. It was a spin.
1st and 10 for the Panthers, the 28-yard line. 8:02 or 8 minutes on the clock and counting here in the Architects Window and Door first quarter. I formation behind Breen, Birch, and Hickman. There's the snap. Breen gives it to Birch. He's across the 25. They'll give him the 24. Gain of 4, 2nd down.
Yeah, right between the tackles. Got a nice push up front. Birch was able to come in behind that offensive line, pushed it up for 4 yards. That ball is on the 24-yard line of the Giants. Be 2nd down and 6.
Panthers stay in the same formation, 2 tight. 1 receiver, that's Crane to the far side. Birch and Hickman behind Breen. There's a snap. Breen gives it to Birch again. He'll push ahead to the 21. Give him 3 more, and we'll have a 3rd down and 3.
Once again, working on that left side. Ferguson and Whitlock. That ball is at the 21 of the Giants. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 3. Right now, the Panthers are staying in that run mode.
Two tights again. Crane, the lone receiver, to the far side. J-Rob making a check, now goes under. There's the snap. He'll give it to Birch, who's going to be real close to the 1st down depending on the spot.
You know, based on where the line judge came in, Ben, I believe that's a 1st down.
That will be another Downs Law Firm first down, and the Panthers are in the Ron Bush red zone.
Yeah, nothing fancy about that play whatsoever. Went right over center, pushed it up for that first down.
Panthers not changing anything up. Same look again. J-Rob goes under. There's the snap. He'll fake it this time. Ball's on the ground. He'll have to pick it up. And he'll dive ahead maybe a half a yard. Panthers fortunate to get that one back.
Very fortunate to get it back.
Well, I believe it was the right read, though, Will. It was about to open up out there, maybe on the pitch.
Yeah, J-Rob Breen did a nice job getting that ball back. You know, he kind of looked up to see what was coming, but he managed to secure that ball. Second down at 10 for the Panthers.
Full house backfield for the Panthers. There's a snap. Quick toss to Dismuke, trying to find some room. He'll bounce outside. He's at the 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, that was a nice job of blocking.
Actually, they're going to say he stepped out the 3, Will.
Wow. Didn't see it, but he did a nice job of getting to the outside on that run. Trying to see on that replay. Got some good blocks in that line of scrimmage.
It'll be a Downs Law Firm first down and goal for the Panthers. Nice run by Dismuke.
Man, had a great block out there by Austin Hill. Yeah,
he did, right
stepped out right there.
So first down and goal, lone back for the Panthers. We may have a review.
Just to make sure. Yeah, he went over behind, looked like Seth Deere and Gideon Ashley. But, boy, they did a nice job of really clearing that edge for Dismuke. It looked like that left foot stepped right on the line.
Yeah, if they don't get him at the 3, he's definitely out right at the 1.
Yes, yeah.
So I think it's a matter of the 3 or the 1. I thought he got in, but it was short. On the replay, you can see him clearly step out of bounds. So they'll review it. This shouldn't take long, and it doesn't. The White Hat's back. First and goal at the 3.
Yeah, there's no disputing that he stepped out of bounds, and it looked like that the spot at the 3 was correct. It looked like that left foot just caught the line. So the Panthers have a first down and goal at the Giants' 3-yard line.
5:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Panthers will go full house. 2 tight. Crane, Birch, and Dismuke behind Breen. There's a snap. Quick give to Birch. This time, no doubt, touchdown, Panthers!
I think that's the case you talk about. J-Rob Breen coming to the line of scrimmage and making the call based on what he sees. The Giants had a bubble on that right side. J-Rob just hands the ball right to Birch, and it's just an easy push into the end zone for the score.
That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. Extra point and gate. They'll now get set to kick. The kicker for this first extra point will be number 5, Jalen Bush. Panthers get set. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it is good with 5:26 remaining first quarter. Panthers 7, Giants nothing. We'll be right back in 30 seconds with more Panther football.
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
For over 50 years, Carttown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Carttown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Yeah.
Panther fans, we're back here with Panther football. Panthers strike first on a long 6.5-minute drive. We'll get that Kia Sparks summary. Sparks Nissan Kia drive summary. That's the words I was trying to say. In just a we'll get set to key it up or to kick it up, tee it up, and kick it away. This kickoff brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Back deep for the Giants. The return men standing around their own 20-yard line. Jalen makes his approach, and it'll be a nice sky kick, far sideline, and it's going to bounce and then be taken right at the 26-yard line. Giants are able to come up with it, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Ben, I would say that was a 66-yard drive. 6:36 off the clock, capped off by the 3-yard run by T.J. Birch. I don't have those
bunch
specific
of plays. Yeah,
play
we didn't get
numbers.
them. I guess our drive man is eating a sandwich. Two-back formation, one receiver to the near side for Jena. They'll give it to, I believe that'll be number 5.
Actually, that's Hatcher, number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah, Hatcher took it up the middle. He was tackled.
Gets 7 on the play.
Yeah, he's tackled by Green. Got the ball down to 33, and the Giants beat 2nd down and 3.
McPherson breaks the huddle. 2 backs behind him, Hatcher and Wilson. One receiver to the near side. There's a quick snap. This time the give will be to Hatcher, and he'll get enough, I believe, for a Giant 1st down at the 36.
Just went up the middle. Kind of a quick snap.
Yeah, that's the way Jena likes to roll. They come out that huddle, get under and snap, but they're setting you up for the old double count later to get free 5 yards, so you got to be watching the ball.
Got the ball down to the 36-yard line of the Giants. They have a 1st down and 10.
One receiver to the near side. That's Zadrian Cooper. 2 backs again. There's a quick snap. This game, McPherson gives it straight ahead, and he'll push ahead to the 39. Gain of 3. Give was to Hatcher.
Yeah, Hatcher went over that left side. That was their strong side. Unbalanced line. Got 3 yards on that carry. Got it to the 39 of the Giants. It's going to be 2nd down and 7.
Jena getting their call from the sideline. And they'll break the huddle. Same formation again. 2 tight, 2 back. There's a snap. Give is to Hatcher. He's trying to find some room on that left side. He'll find 2, maybe 3 more, and we'll have a Carttown 3rd down at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I believe they're going to put the ball down. They're going to put it there at the 41-yard line. 41-yard line of the Giants. It's going to set up a 3rd down. Actually going to be 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 5.
Should be 3rd and 5. Jena does go receiver set to each side. There's the quick snap. Now the quick give. The Panthers trying to string it out and now Wilson's up the far sideline. That's Hatcher. He'll be out of bounds with a Giant 1st down at the 45-yard line in Panther territory.
Had English engaged. I thought it may have been a little cloth on that play. They didn't call it. Hatcher was able to get around the end. Got the ball out to the 45-yard line of the Panthers. We'll set up a 1st down and 10. Looked like they were going to be able to string that play out. Just couldn't quite get there. 1st down and 10.
One receiver to the near side. Back to 2 tight for Jena. 2 backs behind him. Now overloaded to the left side. There's a snap. Quick give will be to Hatcher. He'll dive ahead for 3, 2nd down.
Went to the short side of the line of scrimmage. Looks like he picked about 3 yards on the carry. Got it to the 42 of the Panthers. We'll set up a 2nd down and 7. You know, we talked about possessions being at a premium in this style of game. It is going to be.
Giants rush to the line. McPherson gets set. Now calls for it. There's a snap. Give to Hatcher. Trying to find some room. He'll get to the 40, maybe the 39. And we'll have another Carttown 3rd down and short upcoming.
Yeah, he was able to roll the ball up to the 39-yard line, so that is going to set up a 3rd down and 3 for the Giants. Working between the tackles on that play.
Giants will send one receiver to the far side. That's Cooper. McPherson under center. There's the quick snap. McPherson will keep it. Now he'll pitch it, and he'll be tackled in the backfield. That's Keenan Green.
That was a nice job by Keenan Green. I believe that was Connor Justice that got back there first. McPherson kept the ball. Had to pitch it late. Actually, that was English that got in his face. And then Keenan Green came up, took care of Hatcher. It's going to be a loss on that carry. It'll be 4th down and 6. The ball's at the 41 of the Giants.
Shotgun formation for the Giants. One back to the left of McPherson. 2 receivers to his left. He now rolls out, hits a man in the flat. That's number 7, Sharp, and he's up the sideline. Finally going to be knocked out of bounds at the 22 and a Giant first down. Little wrinkle there for the Giant offense.
Yeah, we've seen this in some of their past games. In the passing game, you're so used to defending that run, they'll slip Sharp out. He's probably their leading receiver on the team. Got the ball out in the flats and was able to cut it up the field to get the first down. That ball is at the 22-yard line of the Panthers. Be 1st down and 10.
Big 4th down conversion there for the Giants. 1 receiver near side, 2 backs behind McPherson again. McPherson goes under center. There's a snap and a quick give straight ahead. He'll get maybe a yard. 2nd down. That'll be Hatcher again.
Went over on Bagwell's side. Like Bagwell got in there on that stop. But the host of Panthers got 1 yard on that carry. Got it to the 21-yard line of the Panthers. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. That clock continues to run. 47 seconds left in this first quarter.
Same formation again for the Giants. Quickly snap. Quick give will be to Wilson, trying to find some room on that right side. And he'll be pulled out of bounds by Sam Frazier.
Nice job of that defense stretching that play out, ran him to the sideline. Frazier was finally able to get his hands around him, sling him out of bounds. Picked up a yard on the carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Giants at the Panther 20-yard line.
Carttown 3rd down. Sam and Keenan confused me with them yellow gloves. Here we go again. 2 backs again. McPherson takes it. There's a quick snap, looking for the pass. Looking for a man. He has Cooper, who will make the catch. And then he'll be tackled immediately at the 12, but I believe he'll have enough for a Giant first down in the red zone.
Based on where they're spotting it, it'll be a first down for the Giants.
He actually caught that ball and came down between the 13 and the 14, but they'll give him progress to the 12. First down, Giants. Giants continue to move the football. 10 seconds on the clock. There's the snap. Quick give will be to Hatcher. He'll get to the 10, gain of 2, and that should be the final play of the first quarter. And it will be, after 1 quarter of play, Panthers 7, Giants nothing, but the Giants are threatening when we come back with second quarter football. We'll step away for 60 seconds and be back with second quarter football.
Around here, family is more than just a last name. It's who you show up for. For generations, the Compton family and Architects Windows and Doors has stood by this community with honesty, hard work, and a handshake you can trust. Because every window we design, every door we assemble, isn't just about your house. It's about your home. Family owned, community rooted. Architects Windows and Doors, a family business built for your family.
The law offices of Street and Street, fighting for the injured in Louisiana. When you hire us, you get us. Our clients are represented by one of our seasoned attorneys with over 65 years of experience handling cases in Louisiana. Our goal is simple: to advocate and fight for the rights of the injured. Call today for a consultation. 318-325-4418. Street and Street.
Panther fans, we're back as we get set to start this second quarter. Second quarter brought to us by Fence Depot. Panther defense has allowed Jena to push down to the Panther 10-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for Jena. Panthers do lead 7-0 as we get set to begin this second quarter. Jena will break the huddle, 2 backs, receiver to the far side. There's a snap, play action pass, looking for a man in the flat. His man fell down. Now he'll have to just throw it, and it'll fall incomplete. Panthers fortunate. Birch on the initial coverage, and then I believe that Sam Frazier was able to knock it away finally.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Early in the play, he had a different receiver that was coming across. He fell. Then he tried to hit number 3, Casey Dean, excuse me.
Yeah, did you see why their man fell? He caught a Trey Birch shoulder to the middle of his chest at 3 yards. That'll do it. Carttown 3rd down and 7, or 3rd down and 8 for the Giants at the Panther 10-yard line. 1 receiver to each side for Jena, spread wide. 2 backs. There's a quick snap. Now a little option play. He'll pitch it out. Trying to find some room. He's going to spin ahead. I believe they're going to say out at the 1, but it'll be 1st and goal Giants.
Look like they're going to have him just inside the 1-yard line.
That was Wilson who took the pitch and got down to the 1. English was almost able to get him at the 6. And
Keenan Green was able to get in there and make the stop. Ball's at the 1-yard line. It'll be
1st and goal.
1st and goal.
There's a snap. Quick give. He's not going to get there.
Yeah, they stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. They'd blown the whistle as they pushed him back. Be 2nd down and goal. Actually got it down to the 6-inch line, looks like.
They're going to review it. They are going to review it. I wasn't sure. He kind of got lost in that mosh pit. It's definitely not going to be second effort because they blew the whistle dead. But they'll take a look. We'll see if they give us a replay here in a moment. White Hat's taking a look.
That's the previous
play. That one doesn't help us.
Yeah.
I hope the White Hat's looking at a different one than that.
I don't know. If you use that one, he definitely didn't score. So we can take that previous play. I tell you, you're right, Ben. It was such a pile up in the middle. I don't know that they're going to have a very good angle to see this.
Yeah.
I don't think you have the same camera angles you would in the NFL with one down the
right.
line, you know, so I don't know that that's there.
Yeah, White Hat's taking just a moment. Like there's some discussion. Camera's on him. He's not giving us nothing, though.
I saw a head shake, but like no, but I don't know. We'll see. He's very intense. Man, you count.
Yeah, I was hoping they would give us a look, but they're not going to give us a look, so we're not sure.
You know, they may not show you a look on plays that are being discussed, you know.
Yeah. This is the only level of high school football where replay is available, and so they want to make sure they get it right. Pretty long discussion here on the near sideline.
And we have seen some plays in the past that they had wrong that they did reverse that benefited us. So I can't.
Yeah.
I do like the availability of replay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it taking this long.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're continuing to show
the wrong play.
And obviously they didn't.
The play happened, so they can't go back to the option play. The replay man in the Superdome may be a little confused on which play they're looking at. But they should be looking at the dive. Yeah, this took a little bit longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, still no indication. Well, it's being looked at from up in the booth, I would assume, because he's not, or is he looking at a?
No, he's on a headset. The replay booth's actually 2 down from us. They've got that big black cover there where you and I can't see what they're discussing over there. Pretty impressive opening drive for both offenses. Kind of get it in 4th down, couple 4th down conversions both ways. And we've had 2 possessions, and we're in the second quarter, 1 possession each team.
Yeah.
Jena knocking on the door, trying to tie this thing up.
You know, as I was coming down here, I was thinking about that 21 game when we had Union and us playing. And I think probably you had a total of maybe 6 or 7 possessions per team that year.
This is taking way too long, Will. I'm not a fan of this kind of review at all. The opening play for Sterlington was 14 plays, 6.5 minutes. Oh. Touchdown. So they're going to go back to the previous play. Not sure how that happened, but they're going to say he scored. So it is 7-6 Jena. The extra point unit will come on for Jena. I believe they're a 2-point team, so they'll go for 2.
So they counted the touchdown on the previous play.
Yeah, what he just said was that the buzzer went off before the snap on that play. So that's why the review was showing on the board. It was the right review. Now, I'm still thinking that was pretty inconclusive because it looked like his left foot was out of bounds on that, but they call it touchdown. It's 7-6.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
So 2 backs. McPherson drops back looking for a man in the flat. It's for Cooper, and it's incomplete. So 2-point tries, no good. Panthers still lead 7-6. We'll take 30 seconds to be right back with more Panther football.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time.
Okay.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Panther fans, we're back on they reversed the call for Jena on the previous play, and they're going to say that he was able to spin his way into the touchdown. Panther fans watch another replay and disagree, but it stands. Panther defense is able to get off the field on the 2-point try, so they lead 7-6.
Yeah. Well, from that angle, Ben, I don't really know how they came
reversed
up
it.
Yeah, how they reversed that. I mean, obviously Wilson thought it was just a first down. He gave the signal for the first down.
Yeah.
But, hey, it is you control what you can control.
That's right. Brown gets set to kick it away for Jena. Back deep will be Birch and Downs. Brown makes his approach. Be a kick right down the middle. Downs is going to take it at the 15. Now trying to find some room in the wedge. He's going to make a cut, and he's at midfield. And he's in a Giant territory at the 45-yard line. Big return for Devin Downs.
That was a nice return by Devin Downs. He set his blocks up, was able to weave through the running lane, and got the ball down into Giant territory. Till you look at that replay, Ben, they had a nice job of blocking, and really just Devin Downs playing off of those blocks. Got the ball to the 45 of the Giants. Panthers have it first down and 10.
Panthers are going to send 2 receivers, will stay to the far side. 2 backs in the I formation for Breen. That's Birch and Hickman. Breen gets set to go under center. There's the snap. Quick toss back to Hickman, trying to find some room. Now does. He's at the 40, makes a cut. He's at the 35. Fights through another tackle, and he's going to go down right at the 33-yard line. Downs Law Firm, first down on the big run from David Hickman.
Yeah, that was a very nice run on that left side. Saw Gideon Ashley out there making a nice block to help set that up. Of course, Hickman.
Looked like that Giant was giving Hickman the business that at the end. He didn't like that.
Yeah, well, Hickman doesn't take things like that very well.
2 receivers near side. Birch and Hickman in the eye behind Breen. There's the snap. Quick give will be to Birch. He'll fight ahead to the 30. May give him the 29. Give him.
Looks like they're going to give
4.
him 3. Yeah, they got him up to the 29-yard line.
Birch is earning those yards right now.
He really is. There are no free passes in the middle of that defensive front for the Giants. So that's going to set up a second down and 6 for the Panthers at the 29 of the Giants.
Two tight formation this time. I formation behind Breen. There's a snap. Give will be to Birch. He'll fight ahead to the 14. He's going to be close to the first down, maybe just short. And we'll have a third down and short upcoming.
He'll be 1 yard short based on where that ball is. Yeah, the ball's at the 24 of the Giants. Sets up third down and 1 for the Panthers.
Two tight, one receiver to the far side. I formation behind Breen. Be a false start on the Panthers. Back them up 5 yards. That's on the senior Whitlock.
Had a little movement across the board.
So third down and short becomes third down and 6. Ball will go down at the 29. Panthers got to get to the 23. Too tight. Actually, this time they'll go twins receivers near side. I formation behind Breen. There's a snap. Quick toss back to Hickman. He'll try to find some room. He's going to spin ahead to the 26. It'll be fourth down and about 3 upcoming.
Yeah, Hickman had cut that back up inside. Giants did a good job defending that run. So the Panthers bring in Hill. I believe that's Desmuke in there as well. Fourth down and 3 from the 26 of the
Full
Giants.
house backfield. And we're going to have another timeout. Sterlington timeouts this afternoon brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. They'll take the break. Let's take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Panther football.
Sustaining a brain injury due to someone else's negligence is devastating. Downs Law Firm can't change what happened, but they will fight to hold those at fault accountable and aggressively negotiate with insurance to recover fair compensation.
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
Panther fans, we're back here in the Fence Depot second quarter. Panthers lead 7-6. They are facing a fourth down and 3 at the Giant 26-yard line. 8:57 on the clock. And William, you and I were just discussing one of those plays. I understand going for it, but you need to pick this up. Don't give that Giant sideline any more emotion than what they already have. It'll be a single back behind Breen. That's Birch. There's a snap. Breen rolls to his left, looking for a man. Throws it out, incomplete. Off the hands of Crane. Turnover on downs.
Tried to hit Crane on an out route. Couldn't tell whether the ball got batted at the line when he threw it. I think it maybe got batted.
Crane thinks he should have caught it. Either way, it's going to be first down and 10 for Jena at their own 26-yard line, trailing 7-6, 8:52 on the clock. There's a snap. Play action pass. Giants are just going to throw it up. They've got a man. Coopers makes the catch. He's at the 25, the 20. One man giving chase. 10-5 touchdown Jena.
Yeah, that was Adrian Cooper. He's a big target, too. He's 6'3". Panthers didn't expect to see that. You don't see Jena take a lot of shots on first down, but he was able to get some separation. The defender stumbled. Just an easy pitch and catch down. Well, I wouldn't call it easy. That was a nice throw.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Downs. He was right there with him. We had good coverage initially and just stumbled.
I think it was just a stumble is what it was.
And then Frazier lost the football as well.
Yeah, your safety help was not over the top like it needed to be.
2-point try coming up. Man comes in motion. for the Giants. McPherson drops back. There's a flag on the play. That'll be false start against Jena. Back them up 5. And retry the point. Yeah, hats off to Coach Roark. Big call there, and McPherson, he just dropped back and threw it as high and as far as he could and let his man go make a play.
Yeah, it was a good throw. Absolutely good throw. But there was a stumble. I'm
not sure. Shotgun formation for the Giants. Tailback to the left of McPherson in the gun. Now another man drops back behind him. There's a snap. McPherson looking for a man. And it's in and out of his hands, incomplete. Tries no good. With 8:39 on the clock, Jena 12, Panthers 7. We'll step away for 30 seconds. Be right back with more Panther football.
Marian State Bank. Rooted in education and athletics, Marian State Bank is committed to investing in the future through scholarships, sponsorships, and community support. We're empowering students and athletes to dream big and achieve more because their success is our success. Investing in our future, supporting education and athletics. Marian State Bank, rooted in community. Member FDIC.
Panther fans, we're back here in the Fence Depot second quarter. Jena takes the lead 12-7. They got the turnover on downs and then took a quick shot on the play action pass and were able to connect McPherson to Cooper, but the 2-point try was no good. Well, we talked about which team was going to be able to get defensive stops. So far, Jena's the one.
Yeah, they've done a good job. The defensive game plan they've had has been very effective. Birch has been bottled up pretty much so far.
Back deep for the Panthers will be Hickman and Birch. There is a sky kick. Trey's going to take it at the 40. Nice job there to fair catch it. Well, that was a 20-yard sky kick that might have been the most interesting one I've seen.
That thing has some height on it. I hadn't seen one go up like that.
If he could do that every time, that's what he should do. Good grief.
You talk about no return, you know.
1st and 10 for the Panther offense when they come out from the sideline at their own 40-yard line, trailing 12-7, 8:39 here in the Fence Depot second quarter. Full house backfield, one receiver to each side. Dismuke, Birch, and Crane. Hill and Downs, the receivers. There's a snap. This time, ball is off of Crane's hands. I think he was able to get it back, but that'll be a loss on the play.
Crane didn't have much distance between him and Breen.
Yeah, I'm not sure he kept that flat enough.
Well, I was going to say that ball came out a little hot from J-Rob. Very fortunate to get that ball back.
Yeah, it squirted again when he jumped on it. Same formation again. This time Park Smith checks in for Crane. Panthers looking for some movement. Breen under center. There's the snap. Play action pass. Looking for a man. He's got Park Smith and it's off his hands, incomplete. The Panthers will have a 3rd down and 11 upcoming.
Yeah, it looked like he had him. Park Smith was just not able to get the ball. Looked like he hit him in the hands, just couldn't reel it in. That replay.
Yeah, another one of those off the hands. Tough play, but one we've seen Parks make before. Park Smith. Shotgun formation for the Panthers. 2 receivers far side. 1 receiver and a H-back this side now. Birch goes in motion. We're going to have timeout Jena. Timeout this afternoon brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. That's their first of the half. We'll keep it here. Panther fans, coming up at the half, we'll have the Prime Star Home Health halftime show. William and I will take about a 10-minute break. We've got a 20-minute half, so we'll take about a 10-minute break. Then we'll come back, get you first half stats, and talk to you about how this first half has gone and get you set for the second half. So don't go anywhere. The Prime Star Home Health halftime show coming up. William, a little more of a dogfight. I wasn't real sure what to expect. We talked about that early. But right now, Jena throwing some body blows and has been able to connect.
Yeah, they really have. And hats off to them. They've got a good defensive plan set up. Really kind of got our offense kind of back on their heels. You know, we had that first drive, 14 plays. But, again, possessions are going to be at a premium in this game.
3rd down and 12 for the Panthers. There'll be 2 receivers out to the far side. That's Downs and Crane. 1 receiver Hill to the near side. T.J. Birch at the H-back to the near side. The tailback will be Stromile to the left of Breen. Breen makes his calls. Now he drops back. TJ in motion. Breen rolls left, looking for a man, and it's out the hands of Crane again. Incomplete. 4th down.
Looked like they had Downs streaking down the field, trying to go for the short pass. Crane just wasn't able to make the catch. So the punting unit will come out.
Park Smith will drop back to punt it away. This punt brought to us by Sterlington Rehab. There's the snap. Park Smith will take it. No pressure. Line drive kick. Take a Panther bounce. And it's going to roll all the way down to about the 15-yard line, maybe the 14. Nice job there. Panthers cover it. And the Giants will come out 1st and 10. There is a flag on the play at the 36-yard line. Panthers pointing towards the Giants. There's no flag on the play. So it will be Giant ball, 1st and 10 at their own 14, 7:36 on the clock. Panthers looking for an answer and a stop here.
This is a very important series for the Panthers. Desperately need a stop on this one.
2-back formation. There's a snap. McPherson quickly gives it. Believe that was to Hatcher. Birch is going to catch him, but not before he picks up 7. Might have been 8.
Actually, I believe he's going to give him 8 yards on the carry. Birch was able to bring him down. But 2nd down and 2. Ball's at the 22 of the Giants.
There's a snap. Give this time is to, that's Hatcher, and he'll have a Giant 1st down up across the 30-yard line. Right now, Giants offense kind of finding their way.
Yeah, that offensive line is doing really a good job against that defensive front for the Panthers. We talked about the line of scrimmages where it could be won and lost. And right now the Giants are getting the better of that defensive front of the Panthers. Green was able to make that stop, but it's 1st down and 10 for the Giants at their 32.
Same formation again. There's the snap. Quick give is to Wilson. He's going to get up to the 39. Another nice gain on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Continue to work that middle.
7-8 yards a pop. Two tights again. 1 receiver to the far side. 2 backs behind McPherson. There's a snap. Give is to Hatcher. He's going to find another Giant 1st down up near midfield.
Yeah, right now they're handling the line of scrimmage. I mean, these are going right up the middle. Got the ball to the 47-yard line of the Giants. It's going to be another 1st down and 10.
Giants go same formation again. This time it'll be a give. He's trying to, Birch is going to have him in the backfield and miss him, and he'll spin ahead to the 50. Had him for no gain, but he'll turn that into 4.
Yeah, he was able to spin off of Birch, which we don't see that happen very often. He was able to pick up about 4 yards on the carry after the contact. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Giants. That ball is just on the other side of midfield.
2 receivers to the far side, 2 backs behind McPherson. There's a quick snap. Give is to Hatcher. He's across the 50, reaching for the 48. Give him 2 on the carry. Carttown 3rd down and about 5, William?
Yeah, 3rd down and 5. Was able to dive ahead, pick up that 2 yards. So 3rd down and 5 with the ball at the 48 of the Panthers. 5:08 left in this second quarter. Panthers trail 12-7.
2 receivers to the far side. McPherson drops back. He's looking for a slant route. It's caught by Cooper, and he'll have a first down into Panther territory at the 33-yard line.
You think maybe they looked at the St. James film a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah. Same slant that we had some trouble with against St. James to Cooper. Got the ball down to the 33-yard line of the Panthers. Be first down and 10.
1st and 10, 1 receiver to the far side, 2 backs behind. Give is to Hatcher again. He'll pick up about 4 to the 28, maybe 5. We'll have 2nd down.
Again, pretty much just keeping it on the ground between the tackles right now. Kind of slid it to the outside, this near side. Steady diet of 5-6 yard carries.
Same formation again. Give will be to Hatcher on that right side, trying to find room, and this time Cam Bagwell's got him for a loss.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Bagwell. Came through the line of scrimmage. They were trying to go to the outside. Bagwell just ran stride for stride with him. Was able to really just be able to take him down. Bulldogged him right there. That was a big loss.
It was a great job. He had him where he was fixing a horse collar and let go.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice job there. Carttown 3rd down and 10 upcoming.
So you get when you're as strong as Bagwell is, you can kind of turn loose. That was really a heady play by Bagwell.
2 receivers near side. Giants looking to pass with 2 backs behind. Be a false start. That'll back them up. 3rd and 15. Big 3rd down upcoming right here. Carttown 3rd down and 15 for that Panther defense.
It takes it back to the 38 of the Panthers. They've got to get to the 23 of the Panthers for the first down.
Cooper and Sharp are their guys they like in this moment. Number 1 and number 7. 3 minutes and counting here in the Fence Depot's second quarter. 1 receiver to each side, 2 backs for Jena. There's the snap. McPherson drops back. He's looking for a quick slant. Hits his man in the side of the face, I believe. Incomplete. He wasn't looking for it, Will.
No, he wasn't. That was kind of – he had him open. It was Sharp. It's like Sharp wasn't looking for the ball at all. It did. It hit him, I believe, in the side of the head.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Given where this ball is, I would,
Yeah, hit him right in the arm. So we'll have a Sterlington Rehab 4th down and 15. Jena trying to decide. Looks like they will go for it. Ball's on the 38.
Play clock's down to 13.
2 receivers near side. There's a snap. McPherson drops back. Looking for a screen pass, and it's in and out of the hands of Hatcher. Incomplete. Panther offense will have a chance with 2:47 on the clock. That's our first Your David Bryant Realtor team turnover of the game for the Panthers.
Yeah, had Hatcher there. They were trying that screen pass. You could see it setting up. Just didn't make the catch. Would have had some room to run on that one.
Yeah, and he's a guy you don't want to defensively catch in space.
No, he's a big player. I mean, I believe he's 6 foot, about 203, 205.
He's a big man.
Yeah, he's a big guy, and he's just a sophomore.
That's right.
That Panther offense comes back out with the ball at their own 42-yard line.
2 tight, full house formation. Crane comes in motion. There's a snap. Fakes the pitch. Now he's looking for Sturdivant. He's got Sturdivant, who makes the catch at the 40-yard line. Dow's Law Firm, first down to the big tight end.
That was a nice catch by Sturdivant. J-Rod Breen did a nice job of just floating the ball out there. Sturdivant had to turn back to the ball, caught it with all hands, and that's a guy that had broken his hand earlier in the year. But, man, that was a nice catch by Sturdivant. The ball's down to the 40-yard line of the Giants. First down and 10.
Full house backfield again. 1 receiver to each side for the Panthers. Man comes in motion. There's a snap. Toss back to Crane, trying to find some room. runs through the 40, and now he's up to the 37-yard line. Be a gain of 3, second down.
Good blocks out there. Like Desmute, Whitlock, and Ferguson. Crane was able to pick up 3 yards on the carry. Second down and 7 for the Panthers. That ball's at the 37 of the Giants. 152 and counting in this first half.
Full house again. Breen under center, now brings Dismuke in motion. There's a snap. Ball's on the ground. Jena has it. The 35-yard line.
Looked like it happened on the snap. You know, we had talked about turnovers, Ben. We had a turnover on downs for us, plus we now have this fumble. Bad thing is Giants get this ball to start the second half, too. Just never had his hands on the ball.
No.
Just happened on the snap.
Jena comes out, 2 receivers to the far side, 1:42 on the clock, 2 backs behind McPherson. McPherson gets set. There's a snap. Quick give is to Wilson. He's going to spin ahead to the 40. He'll gain 5, second down. Jena does have 2 timeouts, 1:30 and counting here in the Fence Depot second quarter.
He was able to push the ball up to the 40. That was a gain of 5 yards. So the Panthers are looking at, the Giants are looking at second down and 5.
2 receivers far side. McPherson drops back, looking for a man, throws it up, and he'll make the catch. Downs lost the football. Cooper makes the catch, but gets tackled at the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. First down, 1:09 on the clock.
Cooper definitely has the height advantage. That's a nicely placed ball by McPherson. Giants have it at the 32 of the Panthers. First down and 10.
Bagwell checks out. 2 backs. There's a snap. McPherson drops back again. He'll throw it out. Intended for Sharp, and it'll fall incomplete. 53 seconds on the clock. Second down 10 from the Panther 32-yard line for Jena.
Yeah, had a shot at Sharp out there, just overthrew the ball. Tell you, McPherson is showing some very good passing ability today. Giants have his second down and 10.
1 receiver to each side. McPherson drops back. Now it'll be a draw play. That'll be Wilson. He'll jump ahead to the 29, and Jena will take their second timeout.
Leave up Silas Ashley that got in the backfield. Able to kind of shoestring tackle him there for about a 3-yard gain.
Panther defense really needs a stop here. Keep this the 12-7 ball game going into the half. Jena gets it to come out. You definitely don't want to do the old 2-for-1 here.
No, you don't. That's the worst scenario you could have. We talked about penalties and turnovers. That's what you did not want. So far, we're not benefiting in that category of the turnovers for sure.
Yeah, Jena tried to steal one right there. I kept waiting. I kind of thought that might be a look we were going to see. Just you spread everybody out, throw, and then they've got the backs that can take it to the house.
They do.
If they catch you sleeping. It will be a Carttown 3rd down and 7. The ball's on the 29 of the Panthers for Jena. Jena comes from the sideline. Two backs behind McPherson. There's a snap. McPherson looking for a man in the flat. That's Sharp. He'll make the catch. He's going to get to the 25, but be tackled there, and it'll be 4th down and 3.
Yeah, Frazier was able to get him short of the first down marker.
Clock continues to run at 25 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4th down and 3 for the Giants.
Giants go 2 receivers far side. Now man in motion. There's the snap. Sharp's in the flats, and he'll drop it incomplete. Turnover on downs. That's another David Bryant Realtor team turnover on downs for the Panther defense. 13 seconds. Well, I'm not sure what would be the proper thing to do here for Sterlington. Do you look for something downfield? You've got 1 timeout.
You could take a shot downfield.
They're going to send Cooper back deep. I'd keep it away from him. He's shown the ability to go get a football on the other side of the football. I wouldn't give him a chance here.
Well, you got to look at it like this. I mean, you take a shot downfield, you got 13 seconds. You'd have to complete that to get that second shot. You know, I think you just start playing the scenario of where do you hand off.
Well, it looks like they're going to go two tights, I formation.
Well, you got Stromile dotting the I. Maybe just see what he can do.
Jena will take their second timeout. They'll take the quick break. Let's take it with them. Be right back in 30 seconds with the rest of the first half. Panther fans, we're back. 13 seconds remain here in the Fence Depot second quarter. Remind you, coming up at the half, the Prime Star Home Health halftime show. Will and I will step away for about 10 minutes. There's a 20-minute halftime. Then we'll come back, give you first half stats, and get you set for second half action. Panthers trail 12-7 to the Jena Giants right now. Two tight I formation for the Panthers. Birch and Xavier Stromile in the I behind Breen. There's a snap. Counter give is to Stromile near side, trying to find some room. He'll run through one. He'll have a Downs Law Firm first down up to the 36.
Panthers call a timeout with 3 seconds left, or that just to stop the clock to move the chains?
That's moving the chains.
Okay, they're going to just let it run out, I guess. You got it up to the 36. There's 2 seconds left. All right, they put 6 seconds back on the clock.
Panthers going to be ready to snap this football. I formation again behind Breen. Clock will begin on the White Hats' whistle. Panthers get set, waiting on the whistle. There it is. There's a snap. Counter give to the far side. Trying to find some room. That's Stromile. He's trying to get outside. Makes a couple men miss. Now he's up the far sideline. Will finally be forced out of bounds in Giant territory, but that will be the final play of the first half. After one half of play, your score from the Caesars Superdome, Jena 12, Panthers 7. We'll step away for 10 minutes, then be back with the Prime Star Home Health halftime show.
Got a lot of stuff? We've got the space. With 2 convenient locations, let Ashley Storage keep your stuff safe. In Monroe and Sterlington, Ashley Storage is where our customers are treated like family.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
Repair it, catch up on bills, or replace it. Turn your home's equity into endless possibilities with a home equity line of credit from Cross Keys Bank. I'm Lee Riordan, Senior Vice President and Market Manager. Stop by and visit me today at our Sterlington branch for more details. Or give me a call at 665-4511. Cross Keys Bank, proud supporter of the Sterlington Panthers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tired of battling weeds and patchy grass? Sure Enough Green's got you covered. From weed control, fertilizer, irrigation, aeration, and tree and shrub treatment, Sure Enough does it all to keep your lawn looking its best. Need your yard clean? Call Sure Enough Green. Spraying solutions that work.
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
For over 50 years, Carttown's been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Carttown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Craftman Federal Credit Union serving our members with their financial needs. Waiting for interest rates to fall? Why wait? Craftman Federal Credit Union can get you in the vehicle you want today at rates where you can enjoy the ride. Become a member today and see the difference at Craftman Federal Credit Union. With 2 locations to serve you in Bastrop.
Around here, family is more than just a last name. It's who you show up for generations. The Compton family and Architects Windows and Doors has stood by this community with honesty, hard work, and a handshake you can trust. Because every window we design, every door we assemble isn't just about your house. It's about your home. Family owned, community rooted, Architects Windows and Doors, a family business built for your family.
Marian State Bank. Rooted in education and athletics, Marian State Bank is committed to investing in the future through scholarships, sponsorships, and community support. We're empowering students and athletes to dream big and achieve more because their success is our success. Investing in our future, supporting education and athletics. Marian State Bank, rooted in community, member FDIC, and equal housing.
Panther fans, welcome into the Prime Star Home Health Halftime Show. We are here at the Caesar Superdome. Panthers trail the Giants 12-7 in a first half that was really, I think, what some folks thought was going to be a dogfight. It's absolutely been every bit of that and a little bit more, Will.
Absolutely has. We've seen that Jena defense come out, just do a nice job of disrupting our game plan. Running the ball between the tackles has been it's been, like you said, tough sledding. I mean, TJ has been working for every yard he gets. You know, defensively right now, the Jena offense, they've got a great game plan going. You know, there's that quick snap. We talked about that. But give McPherson credit. I had not seen him passing like this, and, boy, he is dropping dimes down the field. Yeah. And that's been the difference. Well, it's part of the difference because, I mean, they're clipping off 5-6 yards carry. So right now that Panther defense is kind of on their heels. But it's a one-possession game right now, 5 points. Of course, they'll get the ball to start the second half, so, you know, it's going to be imperative that we stop them on that first series.
Yeah, you got to come out and get a stop, and then Coach Tannehill and those guys are trying to figure all that out. I really think the biggest thing right now is, you mentioned it, that quick snap. The defense is just not – they're barely getting settled, and Jena's coming quick. And then I give Jena credit. They are more physical than what I thought they would be. And some of that may be because we're on our heels. They've got our defense kind of on their heels right now. Defense does only give up 12 points, but offensively, that's probably the more surprising for me right now. Of course, you had the fumble that you gave away basically, but Jena's been able to get us off the field twice on that, and then a turnover on downs. And I didn't think that they were going to be able to stop our offense from going up and down the field. And right now, their defense has answers for what we're doing.
They really do, and that's surprised me greatly because I really felt like our offensive line was going to out-physical their front. I really did, their defensive front. But they have managed to really minimize our running game. They really have. And in the passing game for us, except for that one pass play to Sterlington over the middle, I mean, we've just struggled. I mean, it's just no other way to say it. We really have.
Yeah, you had a couple shots, you know, that you were 1 of 4 passing for 22 yards. 2 of those, I think you got to say were drops. I mean, I just don't one of them, I think that on the 4th down play, the DB did undercut Crane a little bit, but still a play I think Noah would tell you, hey, I should have caught that ball on that. And then the second one that was there on the 3rd down, the curl route, just wasn't able to secure it. And so, I mean, it looks like J-Rob's kind of putting the ball there, but the fumbled snap and then the fumbled pitch, both plays that put us behind the chains, or one put us behind the chains, the other one gave the ball away. But the offensive line right now, I think that the challenge from Coach Foster is, guys, you've got to move those men. Like, you've got to move them, and you've done it all season long against teams like, I go back to Washita and Neville. They've found creases and things. So a little gut check time in that Panther locker room right now.
Yeah.
And what will be the answer coming out?
Yeah, and I think you said it. When you go back and look at those games against Washita and Neville, we found a way. And tonight, you're playing a Jena team that's inspired, and that was one of the things we talked about. You can't account for that being inspired your first time down here, and the fans are all pumped up. And I tell you, that momentum gets to build, and it's kind of hard to stop it at times, you know. And so, I think they're having they're looking at what they can adjust here at halftime. I mean, we saw them make some adjustments against St. James last week, and you expect them to do something like that again now.
Yeah, we can hope for a third quarter like we had last week.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
But, looking at the yardage, I mean, Panthers give up 93 yards rushing. It feels like 175 yards rushing, but they've given up 93 yards rushing. But I'm with you. The passing game of Jena is the place that's like, man, you get them in 3rd and long, and we know. We know from the data that our coaching staff was able to put together, 3rd and 7 or more, they're 100% pass. Like, it's coming. And they're not running like sets that we didn't know. They're not running 4 wides or multiple levels of a passing tree. I mean, it's slant and it's out. That's what they're running. And right now, their guys are making plays. And even you go back, we're fortunate that Jena had some drops in the passing game. And McPherson is 6 of 11. I think at least 3 of those are drop passes.
Oh, Definitely. I mean, we saw him hit the receivers. So, you know, he's putting the ball where it needs to be. And when you got a guy like Zadrian Cooper, he's 6'3", he's got the height advantage, and he's long.
Yeah.
And so if you get a 50-50 ball, in which we saw that happen, I mean, he was on one-on-one with Downs, and he got the jump on him, and I mean, he made the catch. So he's got some good receivers out there. I didn't expect to see him be that accurate, I guess. You know, typically when you got a quarterback in this style offense that throws as little as they do, you want them in the passing game. It's kind of uncomfortable, but obviously for Jena it's not.
Absolutely. Well, Panther fans, we're going to step away for 60 seconds, and we'll come back and get you set for the third quarter kickoff in just a few moments. But we'll take a break. Be back in 60 seconds with more Prime Star Home Health Halftime Show.
Sustaining a brain injury due to someone else's negligence is devastating. Downs Law Firm can't change what happened, but they will fight to hold those at fault accountable and aggressively negotiate with insurance to recover fair compensation.
For over 50 years, Carttown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Carttown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
Fence Depot uses quality materials and has the expertise to give you the best service with the best price. They take pride in offering their customers a full selection of fencing options. For chain link, ornamental, vinyl, wildlife, and more, try Fence Depot in West Monroe. 318-331-4457. Fence Depot.
Panther fans, we're here back in the Prime Star Home Health Halftime Show. Panthers trail Jena 12-7. Jena will get the ball coming out after the half. Both teams are about to make their way out for their stretch, so we'll probably get the +3 at halftime. Looks like there's an Ed Ogeron appearance down there somewhere, Will. I'm getting text that Coach O was in the building.
Seemed like he was down here once before when we were playing, maybe 21.
But Panthers get set to come out, get stretched out. And, Will, you and I were just talking about it. I think right now, which team's going to come out and continue to dominate the line of scrimmage? If Jena comes out and continues to do that, man, they're going to like where they are late in the fourth quarter. If the Panthers come out and match that physicality and can get a stop here coming out of the half, you got to go put some points on the board.
Absolutely, you do. You got to stop this first series, get that momentum back on your side, and then, like you said, kick the physicality up a notch. It's something that we've done all year long. And, I mean, just looked flat today.
Yeah. Well, Panther fans, I hope that you're staying tuned in. We've got about 3 minutes before the next kick happens here in the third quarter. And I'd love to give you some scores from around the state, but this is it. We've made it to week 15, so it's just us. And we did watch North DeSoto come up just short against Iowa before this ball game. Of course, that's the D2 non-select state championship. That is the division the Panthers will move into next year. And so this is our last D3 non-select playoff appearance. And I know those boys would love to go out on top, but they're going to have to earn it in the next 24 minutes. So Jena comes out. They'll finish their stretch. Panthers finishing their stretch. You've been listening to the Prime Star Home Health Halftime Show. We'll take another 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with third quarter football in just a moment. Clear? Hey, go 2 minutes.
Fence Depot uses quality materials and has the expertise to give you the best service with the best price. They take pride in offering their customers a full selection of fencing options. For chain link, ornamental, vinyl, wildlife, and more, try Fence Depot in West Monroe. 318-331-4457. Fence Depot.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours. with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time.
Okay.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Panther fans, we're back. Got about 2.5 minutes before the kick as both teams finish up stretching and loosening up and getting ready to get this second half underway. And you heard Will and I talk about that first half was an absolute war in the trenches. Jena was able to take the lead 12-7, and Panthers will have to kick off to Jena to begin this second half. Defense will need to answer the bell and get the ball to their offense and then get the Panthers back in this ball game. And 24 minutes. You're 24 minutes away from a state championship on both sidelines. And execution. It won't just be who wants it the most. It's going to come down to execution.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we'll have to see. I mean, we put the ball on the ground in the first half, and that's one thing we talked about with the keys of the game. Control the line of scrimmage. Don't put the ball on the ground. No penalties.
Yeah, I go back to a couple of plays. One play, the fumbled snap from under center, very uncharacteristic. But Will, I also want to go back to there was an option play on one of the first two series going in right to left. J-Rob takes it, fakes it to Birch, and when he pulls it out, the ball goes on the ground. If he's able to keep that ball, it looked like the edge was set. So either he was going to be able to get around it or the pitch to Hickman was fixing to be there, and it was going to be a big play. Instead, ball goes on the ground. He has to fall on it. And, again, we're behind script, right? We're off script. Coach Breen loves to be on script. And Coach Doty, and we were off script there. And just a little bit of mishandling of the ball. Fortunate to only have the one turnover, but just got to clean that up and go back to executing the way that we know those guys can.
Well, I can go in a game like this that's going to be close. You can always go back to one or two plays in the game that made the big difference. You know, that broken play that, well, you had basically double coverage over there, and Cooper takes it to the house.
Yeah.
You look at that and say, man.
Just make the tackle.
Make the tackle. And you really thought Sam you thought he had zeroed in on that interception. So, yeah, you can always go back to just a handful of plays in a game like this. But, again, you want to see a different attitude from those Panthers coming out to start this second half.
Well, Panther fans, that looks like that will be it. We will get set for the Panthers to kick it away, and we'll begin the third quarter. Third quarter tonight brought to us by Cross Keys Bank. You know a few guys there, I think, William.
What's that?
At the old Cross Keys Bank?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I sure do. I still go up there all the time.
Pretty good coffee, huh?
Oh, yeah. You got that right. When I run out, I have to go up there and get some.
All right, looks like Jalen Bush will trot out to kick this football away. He will tee it up right in the middle of the field. Back deep for Jena will be Hatcher and Wilson. This kickoff brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Also want to give a special thank you to our press box sponsor, Shawnuff Green. Your grass is always greener when you hire the Shawnuff Green team. Jalen has it teed up, and he'll make his approach. It'll be a sky kick, far side, fair catch called for and taken right at the 31. Jena offense will come out. They're going to put it down. They're going to say 32. So 1st and 10 for Jena at their own 32-yard line. Panther defense trots back out, looking to answer the bell. Got Franklin at nose, Breland and Ashley to either side on that defensive line with English and Bagwell at the ends. Two backs for Jena. There's a quick snap. Give is to Wilson. He'll get up to the 38.
Brought down by Trey Birch. Picked up 6 yards on that opening carry. Going to be 2nd down and 4. Ball is at the 38-yard line of the Giants.
2nd down upcoming. Giants break the Huddleston, one receiver to the far side. Two tight, two back. McPherson under center. There's a quick snap and a give to Hatcher. He's going to push across the 40 to about the 39, and we'll have a Carttown 3rd down and 1 for that Panther defense.
Yeah, what you see there is what we've been seeing all night. Your Panther defense gets their hands on them, and they'll go for another 2 or 3 yards, which is what happened there. Got the ball to the 41-yard line. Giants have a 3rd down and 1.
They'll go a lone receiver to the near side, two backs. That'll be a false start on Jena. Back them up 5.
Yeah, that end on this side along the tackle left very early. Looks like Baggle's going to check out. Jalen Hall's going to check in.
Yep, got a little extracurricular there.
So that's going to be 3rd down. Looks like Hollingsworth is coming in.
Braylon Davis will check out. Robinson in.
Looking at 3rd down and 6. That ball is at the 36-yard line of the Giants.
One receiver far side, two backs behind McPherson. There's a quick snap. Give will be to Wilson. Panthers string it out. He'll fall forward to the 40. And it'll be 4th down and a long 1.
Look like they got him just over the 40-yard line of the Giants.
Yeah,
it's going to be
almost 2. 4th down and 2. Oh, 3rd down. No, 4th down.
No, it's 4th down and 1.5.
Looks like they will send the punting unit on. Downs will drop back for Sterlington.
So you want to watch a fake punt here.
Will be a line drive kick. Take a Jena bounce and then go out of bounds around the 28-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to set the Panthers up at their own 28, 1st down and 10.
So the Panther defense did exactly what we asked.
Yeah, that was the first part of the script you wanted to start this second half, is to get that stop. Now, you want to say, and Ben, your point as well taken, you want to see some physicality from that offensive line on this drive.
I formation will be Birch and Xavier Stromile behind Breen in the I. Ball in the near hash, 2 wide receivers to the far side, moving right to left, Panther offense. That's Crane and Downs out wide. Breen gets set, now goes under center. There's a snap. Quick give is to Birch, and he's through and up to the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Actually, they're going to give him the 38, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a 1st down, yeah. Did a nice job falling in behind that offensive line. I saw Seth Deere out there getting that last push. Got Birch up to the 38-yard line. 1st down and 10.
Downs Law Firm, 1st down. Panthers get set. I formation again. There's the snap. Birch takes it again, and he's going to fight all the way up to the 45. Or just short of the 45. Be a nice gain. 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a good hard run by Birch. Yeah, they're going to set that ball down just shy of the 45-yard line of the Panthers. It's going to set up a 2nd down and a long 3.
One receiver to each side. I formation again. Breen gets set. There's a snap. Give this to Birch again, and he's across midfield. He'll have a Downs Law Firm 1st down up to I believe it's going to be the 48-yard line.
Yeah, right now that offensive line is getting that push we talked about in behind. Look like Crane, Deere, and Whitlock. That ball is in Giant territory now at the 48-yard line. Be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers.
2 receivers near side. Birch and Stromile behind Breen in the I. There's a snap. This time Breen keeps it himself. And he'll have a Downs Law Firm 1st down run up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Breen. He saw what was set up for him. The Jena defense bit down on Birch. Breen was able to find that running lane on that right side, was able to push the ball up for a 1st down. That ball's at the 37-yard line of the Giants.
One receiver to each side. Same backfield for Breen. He's under center. There's the snap. Give to Birch. He's through another man. Spins off another. He makes a cut outside. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers!
Heck of a job by Birch. He pushed his way through that offensive line. But I tell you what, when he got out into open space, he made a nice cutback on that defensive back and was able to run it in for the score.
That touchdown brought to us by the Lofts of Street and Street. 2-point conversion upcoming for the Panthers to make the lead 3. This extra point brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Panthers come out. Full house backfield. Breen under center. Center man in motion. There's the snap. Give is to Birch, and it's good. With 7:59 to play in the third quarter, Panthers 15, Jena 12. We'll take 30 seconds and be right back with more Panther football. Panther fans, we're back here in the Cross Keys Bank third quarter. Panthers able to take their opening possession and go punch it in, get the 2-point conversion. They now lead Jena 15-12. 7:59 on the clock. And Jalen Bush comes out to kick it away. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Jalen will make his approach. Kick, this time will go deep towards the middle, taking about the 18. Jena trying to find some room. That's Hatcher. He's trying to find somewhere. He'll get to the 30. And then Trey Birch, Austin Hill, and another Panther able to wrap him up.
Yeah, Birch was the first man there.
Is that Keenan Green?
I believe that's Keenan Green was in on the stop along with Austin Hill. Nice job. When Hatcher got the ball, he was looking for some big yards, and we know he can spring them. A good job of limiting that return on Hatcher. He got it out to the 31-yard line of the Giants. They have it first down and 10.
One receiver to the far side, 2 backs. Quick give is to Wilson. He'll gain 2, second down.
Panthers really were able to stack it up there. I believe it was English. Davis. I believe he had Silas Ashley in there as well. Picked up 2 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down and 8 for the Giants. That ball is at their 33-yard line.
Jena getting their call from the sideline. They'll break the huddle. Cooper goes out wide to the far side. 2 backs again. There's a snap. Quick give to Hatcher. Trying to find some room. He'll run through a Panther tackle and get up to the 40. I believe he's going to be just short. It'll be third down and a short 1.
Looked like Frazier and Green was there to make the tackle. He was able to spin out of a tackle line of scrimmage. Got it out to the 40. Be third down and 1 for the Giants.
1 receiver near side. There's the snap. Quick give is to, I believe that was to Wilson. He got just enough or he was jerked back, but that'll be a Giant first down at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he was able to just sneak it over. And you're right, man. They got him around the waist and spun him around. Just wasn't able to get that stop. So the Giants will have a first down and 10 at their 41-yard line. 6:20 left in this third quarter. Panthers up 15-12.
2 receivers far side. 2 backs behind McPherson. There's a quick snap. Give is to Hatcher. He'll get maybe a yard, and then that Panther defense collapses.
Yeah, English and Birch were there.
Justice got up off the pile as well.
And Justice was in there as well. Give him 1 yard on the carry. He got it to the 42 of the Giants. They're looking at a second down and 9.
Cooper and Sharp, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 backs again behind McPherson. There's a snap. Quick give to Hatcher, trying to find some room on this outside. Got a massive hold, no call, but he goes out of bounds. He went out of bounds, absolutely. Stepped out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It'll be a giant first down. But Stephen English got hailed. My goodness.
No flag. Fortunately, the official saw the step out of bounds there at the 47-yard line of the Panthers. Yep, you're right.
Hands up on the shoulder pad, jersey everywhere. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Panther 47-yard line. 2 receivers far side. There's a quick snap, give to Hatcher. He'll find some room across the 45, gets to about the 43. Be a gain of 4, 2nd down.
Looks like they're going to put it down at the 43.
Actually, that wasn't Hatcher. Hatcher's on the sideline. I'm not sure who the other tailback was. Can't see. Looks like number 21 possibly. No, it won't be 21.
Yep, no 21 on the roster. That's a good guess. 2nd down and, let's see, you're calling that 2nd down and 6. Now it's actually 2nd down and a long 5.
1 receiver to each side, 2 backs behind McPherson. There's the give and to number 20. That'll be Caden Kitlin, the sophomore. He gets up to the 40, gain of 3. Carttown 3rd down and 2 upcoming.
Panthers bring in.
They'll go with a 6-man front.
Yeah, Darius Harris on this 3rd down and 2, going heavy across the board.
Two backs. There's a quick snap.
He's
able to spin forward. Giant first down up to the 36-yard line. I believe that was Hatcher back in.
Yeah, one thing you'll notice about these backs for Jena, they don't stop pumping their legs. They keep them moving, and they get those extra yards doing that. So that ball's at the 36-yard line of the Panthers. Be 1st down and 10 for the Giants.
Cooper, the lone receiver, comes to the near side. 2 backs for McPherson. There's a quick give. The ball came out. Panthers are going to say they have it, and they do! That's a David Bryant Realtor team turnover for the Panthers.
Ben, I completely lost the ball. I saw Bagwell come in over the top. I think it came out before that.
I believe Stephen English recovered that.
Yeah, we'll have to see the replay.
I'm watching Dawson Snell jump all over him, patting him on the head, so that was my guess.
Yeah. Here it comes. Yeah, it looks like Bagwell punched the ball out. And
English was able to bounce on it. He sure did.
Yeah, he sure did. Well, that was a caused fumble.
By Cam Bagwell.
Cam Bagwell came over the top and punched the ball out. That was a headsy play by Bagwell. Panthers have it at their own 36-yard line, 1st down and 10.
2 receivers split wide to the near side. Birch and Hickman in the eye. There's a quick give it to Birch. He'll dive ahead, get 2, 2nd down. Looks like Panthers have a man down. Actually, he's up.
Yeah, it's either Seth, I think it's Seth Deere or Crane. I see the 4.
Number 6, TJ Birch. Timeout for an injury.
There will be a timeout for an injury. Anna out quickly to look at him.
I'm afraid he got rolled up on, possibly.
That's going to be Luke Crane, the center.
Yeah, that's a big. Tell you what, Luke Crane is a very important player in the middle of that line of scrimmage. We'll sure hope that's nothing serious.
Cam Rugg will come in for at least 1 play. Crane sits up for a moment. He's up on his feet. Walking a little gingerly, but and I'll get him looked at, and I imagine we'll see him back in a play or 2. But for at least 1 play, we'll have to see Cam Rugg at center, which is not unusual. He and Crane have been splitting a little bit of time there anyway.
Yeah. And the thing about it, Cam plays guard as well, so he's very familiar.
So who checked in, Will? Did you see?
I'm looking.
It's probably going to be Mason Lingfeld. No, not Lingfeld. Oh, it's Seth Deer.
Seth Deer.
I know exactly who it is. Sorry.
Seth Deer came in. Yeah. Seth's been playing
a
the
lot of
previous
snaps.
series, too.
Two receivers near side. Birch and Hickman behind Breen in the eye. There's a snap. This time Breen keeps it himself. He finds a little more room, and he's into Giant territory at the 49-yard line in the Downs Law Firm. First down.
Tell you what, that was, again, a nice job. Sounds like it's rinse and repeat here, but it was a nice job of him faking to Birch. And again, the Giants are biting on Birch. And then you just saw J-Rob plant that foot and cut it up the field. Yeah, he had his pitch man, but he does a smart thing, keeps that ball, gets it down to the 48-yard line of the Giants where they have it 1st and 10.
Panthers stay with the same formation. Downs and Crane, two receivers near side. There's the snap. Counter give is to Hickman, and he's got some room. He'll get up to the 40-yard line. Nice run. I thought he had more than that. But he'll pick up 8, second down.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, what do we always say? You see him do so much with so little. He had so much there. I thought he was going to be able to break that one as well. He was able to pick up 8 yards on that carry. He got the ball down to the 40 of the Giants. But, yeah, Ben, it looked like things was setting up for a big run.
Second down. Panthers send two receivers this time to the far side. Breen under center. There's the snap. Play action pass, looking for a man, now takes a shot. He's looking for Downs, and it's just overthrown, incomplete. Just out of the reach of Devin Downs.
Yeah, Devin Downs was coming with somewhat of a very, very shallow post, I guess you want to call it. I almost think if he had just run straight down the field, he would have been there. But, boy, just overthrown. We've seen him make that connection before.
Good look on second down. That'll bring up third down and 2. Panthers with a little jumbo package, full house. Park Smith, Dismuke, and Birch behind Breen. Breen making some checks. There's the snap. This time give is to Birch, and he's up to the 37 of Downs Law Firm. First down.
Yeah, needed 2, got 3. Hand off to Birch, right up the middle. Good push from the offensive line. So that ball is at the 37-yard line of the Giants. First down and 10.
Two receivers far side. I formation again. This time it's Birch and Xavier Stromile behind J-Rob Breen. Breen makes his checks, now goes under. There's the snap. Quick give is to TJ. This time he won't find anything. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
You know, they've got Stromile out there at the tailback spot. That's kind of one you'd almost like to see him pull that ball and kick it out to Stromile maybe. We've seen him take it up the sideline quite a few times. He did pick up 1 yard on the carry. It's going to be second down and 9 for the Panthers. 1:08 left in this third quarter.
One receiver to each side. Breen back under center. There's a snap. Quick toss back to Stromile, trying to find some room. Dancing around. Now he's outside. Looking for some room. He's got a first down and some more. Out of bounds at the 18-yard lines, but that's a Downs Law Firm first down.
That's what we've come to expect from Stromile. He keeps his feet active, and I've never seen anybody be able to pump it like he does and then just pop it out to the outside. You see him do a hop step.
Did you see that block by Seth Deer?
Yeah.
He planted his man.
I'm telling you, Seth Deer is on a tear tonight. We've seen plenty of him, but that was a nice job of Stromile getting the ball up to the 18-yard line. First down and 10 for the Panthers.
Too tight. Counter give to Stromile, and he'll be hitting the backfield. Somebody missed a backside block, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, that's going to be a loss of 3. Yeah, that was absolutely a blown block somewhere. I mean, Stromile didn't even get to take off down the field. I mean, it was quick.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but he definitely should not have been left untouched for sure.
So that's going to set up a second down and 13 for the Panthers at the 21 of the Giants.
Too tight formation, one receiver near side. There's the snap. There's the kids of Stromile. Up the middle, touchdown, Panthers.
That was a counter block. It was Ashley and Deer came across on the counter block, and there was nobody there. That was a running lane that we could have drove a truck through.
Yeah, Panthers were really fortunate on that play. Crane was the near receiver to our side. He actually took a step towards the inside right as the ball's being snapped, but because he was off the line of scrimmage, he's in motion, no flag.
Yeah. I saw another big blocker look by Sterlington, I believe, down the field, down in the second level. I tell you, the blocking on that play was tremendous. That was a great job all the way down the line.
That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. William Lyon comes on to attempt the extra point. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. That extra point brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. We'll take a quick break, be back in 30 seconds with more Panther football.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time.
Okay.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Panther fans, we're back here in the Cross Keys Bank third quarter. 11 seconds remain. Panthers extend their lead 22-12 over Jena and get set to kick it away again. Jalen Bush will come out to kick. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Jalen will make his approach. Line drive kick right down the middle. Be fielded cleanly by, I believe that's Hatcher. He's trying to find some room, and he'll be tackled by number 47, Drew Voker.
That was a nice tackle by Voker. I mean, he went straight for the legs and took Hatcher down. And as we discussed, Hatcher is a big guy, 6 foot, probably 205 is what I'm thinking. A nice tackle by Drew Voker. That ball's going to be at the 28-yard line of the Giants where they'll have it first down and 10. 6 seconds left in this third quarter.
Should be the final play of the third quarter. Two receivers go to the far side, two backs behind McPherson. There's a snap. They're looking for a play downfield. It's complete to Sharp, and he'll take it and come back to the middle. Trey Birch will meet him there. Be a nice gain, set up second down and 5, but that will be the final play of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, Panthers 22, Jena 12. We'll be back with fourth quarter football in just a moment.
Got a lot of stuff? We've got the space. With 2 convenient locations, let Ashley Storage keep your stuff safe. In Monroe and Sterlington, Ashley Storage is where our customers are treated like family.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
Repair it, catch up on bills, or replace it. Turn your home's equity into endless possibilities with a home equity line of credit from Cross Keys Bank. I'm Lee Riordan, Senior Vice President and Market Manager. Stop by and visit me today at our Sterlington branch for more details. Or give me a call at 665-4511. Cross Keys Bank, proud supporter of the Sterlington Panthers. Member FDIC.
Panther fans, we're back as we get set to begin the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter this afternoon brought to us by Marian State Bank. Panthers lead 22-12 and are 12 minutes away from the Division III non-select state championship again. Jena does have it, second down and about 5 at the Giant 33-yard line. Got a little discussion down there. Not sure exactly what's going on, but they're waiting. I forgot. The red shirt means commercial.
Yeah, red
I learned
hat
that at LSU games.
Yeah, red hat is out there.
One receiver to the lone side. 2 backs behind McPherson. There's the snap. Quick give is to Wilson, and he's going to have enough for a Giant first down up across the 43-yard line or 38-yard line.
I believe they're going to give him to the 39.
I knew you would get that. That's why I just said across the 38 and let you finish it. I'm learning.
Thank you.
15 weeks in, I'm learning just to say across something, and we'll see where the line judge puts it down.
15 weeks, man. We've been doing this for, what, 8 years now?
Right.
Come on.
And we've done a lot of 15 weeks together.
Yeah, yeah.
2 receivers to the far side. 2 backs behind McPherson again. Man comes in motion. That's Cooper. There's a snap. Quick give is to Hatcher. He's going to fight his way to the 44. Be a gain of 5. Second down.
Yeah, looked like we had Trey Birch and Bagwell in there. Tell you what, those backs are hard to bring down. He picked up 5 on that carry. The ball is at the 44 of the Giants. Second down and 5.
2 receivers far side. 2 backs again. There's a snap. Give is to Hatcher, trying to find some room. He gets across the 45 to about the 46. Give him 2. It'll be a Carttown 3rd down and 3.
That's a combination of Green, Justice, and Birch. Yeah, he picked up 2 yards on that carry. Sets up a big 3rd down and 3 for the Giants at their own 46-yard line.
Do want to give a special thank you to Sparks Nissan Kia for all of their sponsorship of Panther scoring drives all season long. 1 receiver near side, 2 backs. Cooper now goes in motion across the formation. There's a snap. Give is to Wilson, trying to get outside, and he'll be forced out of bounds at the 45.
Actually going to be a loss. Well, it looked like they're going to give him to the line of scrimmage.
We'll see where the line judge on this side, he's going to put him down at the 45. That'll be a loss of 1.
So that's going to set up a 4th down and 4 for the Giants at their own 45-yard line.
Decision time for Coach Roark.
Yeah. I got to feel like he's looking at the number of possessions you're going to have a chance at.
He is going to send his punting team out.
I tell you what, I don't know if I would necessarily drop anybody back, but
almost want to play safe here.
Yeah.
Is look who the up back is. That's Hatcher.
Yeah, so you better.
He's the one. Man comes in motion.
There it
is a fake.
There it is.
It's a Hatcher. He's trying to find some room. He's going to spin.
They're going to be short if you go by the line judge.
No, he's already signaled 1st down.
You're kidding me.
He already signaled 1st down. How the guy on this side was able to see that.
I mean, I'm saying he was in between he was on the 48 and a half. He had to get to the 49. I mean,
yeah, is that a reviewable? Is a spot reviewable?
I don't know. I mean,
because he's not to the 49 right there.
No, that Coach Doty wants a review. I can't. Don't you have a review? Yeah, they're going to review.
They're going to review it.
Yeah,
I'm a big review right here.
Yeah, I'm with Coach Doty on this one. If you saw when he went down, it looked like he was down on the 48 and a half.
They are going to review it. So Panthers, from the angle that we saw, looked like he was well short of the 49. He definitely got to the 48, but the 49 was where the marker was.
There it is. So hands down, he's short.
Yeah, he got a pretty favorable spot on that.
He had to get to the 49.
Yes. So we'll see. Good news for the Panther defense is either way you get to catch your breath right here, regroup.
But I'm just saying that's not a bad angle that we just saw.
Not at all. Rick Bowen getting some love there on the big screen, waving there a moment ago in his orange SHS chain gang shirt. You know, Rick and Charles Hamby and Ronnie Sharp and Cesar Velasquez, they've been doing chain gang a long time.
Yeah, they've got, 100-something years of experience?
Combined. They might have been out there that long, Will.
Yeah, but, well,
no, I'm just kidding.
No, you're saying some of them look like that.
They've been doing it a long time.
They have. They've been dedicated to this program, that's for sure. I tell you, Ben, if you go by that play right there, that view, he should be on about the 48 and a half, and if that's the case, that's short. That'll be short. Hey, if you can review this and make it a touchdown in the first half.
Yeah, I just got a message, Will. My son's down there chatting up Coach O.
Oh, is he really? He's saying,
Jackson Hacker going to tell me later, Ed Ogeron's my best friend.
Oh, yeah. He said he's going to be at LSU, and he wants me to come with him.
My goodness. Now, I'm a little surprised how long this will be the second long review that we've had. I'm a little surprised that it takes that long.
But to me, you got a clear view of this down here that, the touchdown was awarded. Oh, thank you. I am tearing these cables up around here right now.
It will be a turnover on downs, and that's another David Bryant Realtor team turnover on downs for that Panther defense.
I tell you what, that was a good call by Coach Doty. I don't know if I think he had a view up here on the big screen.
It helps.
Yeah, but you and I could see it from up here.
Yeah,
and it was obvious he was short. And there it's on the 48.5. So first off, good call, Ben, on Hatcher being the up back. I think we both knew that was just.
Yeah, it just seemed a little too.
Yeah.
But great effort. Just the Panthers able to get the stop. So they'll come out 1st and 10 in Giant territory. The ball will be on the Giant 48-yard line. Full house backfield, too tight. Looks like that's Park, Smith, Birch. It is on 10-15, so we're good there. Park, Smith, Birch, and I believe, is that Dismuke on the far side?
I think it's Dismuke.
There's the snap. Quick toss is back to Dismuke. He's trying to find some room. Ball comes out, and it's going to be recovered by Jena.
So all that for nothing. So that'll give Jena the ball back at the 44-yard line.
Can't do that. Your defense is giving you a stop, giving you a chance. You're supposed to go shut the door.
Yeah, you got to protect that ball at all costs.
It really wasn't anything there. He's just keeps trying to make something happen, and then should have been a hands to the face on the Jena wide receiver, which wouldn't have made any difference until after the play. But nonetheless, 1st and 10 for Jena. Ball's on the 44-yard line. They have not moved the chains yet.
Unless they want to take a look at it and see if it went out of bounds. I don't think it did. I think the recovery was made.
Yeah, it was clean, I believe. Yeah, he rolled over with it. That's a recovery by Jena for sure.
Yeah. I think they're just verifying that.
Yeah, it's a quick review. The guy on the 20 down here is looking. That should be fast, and there it is.
The clock.
So 1st and 10 for Jena on their own 44-yard line, 44-yard line. Last time they had a quick turnover, they took a shot to Cooper. You'd have to think maybe that's here coming again.
Yeah, they've been doubling Cooper.
Cooper now comes in motion all the way across the formation. There's the snap. He's looking out. This time they're going to take a shot for Sharp, and it's overthrown incomplete. He had a man, but not able to connect. 2nd down 10.
Frazier was out there, but he had gotten plenty of separation from him.
Well, I'll tell you, I am really impressed with Jay Roark's play calling.
Yeah.
That's been some really good design plays. Cooper's the guy you think it's going to go to. Bring him in motion all the way across, which, again, leads you to believe he's getting a head start.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go for a corner route with Sharp. Just don't connect. One receiver each side, 2 backs. There's a snap. Give is to Wilson. And we'll have a Carttown 3rd down and 9 upcoming.
Trying to work that middle. The defensive line did a nice job of clogging that one up. They're going to give him really 1.5 yards. This is going to be a 2nd down and a long 8.
Should be 3rd down. Carttown
Should
3rd
be
down.
3rd down, yes. Kind of slow.
They are slow on that over there. That's what got me earlier.
Yeah. 3rd down and a long 8.
Panther defense definitely pass aware, but I'd also be aware of the little draw play. You don't want to give Hatcher and Wilson any room.
I tell you, that screen was there too last time.
2 receivers to the far side. There's the snap. McPherson rolls to his right. Looking for a man in the flat. That's Sharp, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, just a little outside of his reach.
4th down upcoming. Sterlington Rehab 4th down. You're at the 9-minute mark. Do you trust your defense if you're Jena to get a stop? Doesn't look like it. They're going to send the punting unit out. And on 4th and 8, I really think you you're going to see them punt it away here. I don't think they'll try anything. In fact, Panthers are going to play safe. Downs is back, but he'll be looking to fair catch it if the punt gets off. Man comes in motion. Now another man in motion. There's the snap. He's able to get it away. Nice punt. But it goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 9:12 on the clock here in the Marian State Bank fourth quarter, leading 22-12. Take care of the football, drive down the field, get points.
Or even if you don't get points, you want to drive the field and burn that clock up.
Yeah, a good 14, 15 play drive would be nice right here.
Yes, that first drive we had was 14 plays. Obviously, you want the score, but you also want to burn that clock up and try to get Jay Roark burn some of those timeouts in the process.
Panthers go one receiver to each side. I formation behind Breen. That'll be Birch and Hickman. There's a snap. Counter give is to Hickman. He's got a little bit of room, makes a man miss, and he's going to fight his way to the 28-yard line. I say made him miss, bounced off of him.
That was a nice counter up front. Set up that running lane for Hickman. Hickman was able to get it down to the 29-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Panthers.
Two receivers set to the far side. That's Downs and Crane. I formation again behind Breen.
See if those Panthers use some of this clock.
There's a snap. Quick give is to Birch. He's across the 30 to the 33. That's a Downs Law Firm 1st down for the Panthers.
Yeah, it's just Birch powering ahead behind that offensive line. Yeah, that ball's at the 32 of the Panthers. 1st down and 10.
Panthers will go one receiver to each side.
Really like to see those Panthers melt that clock down.
I formation again. There's a snap. Counter give is to Hickman, looking for some room. He'll stiff arm one man, puts his head down, and now he'll go out of bounds. Actually, he'll spin back in bounds and get up to the 44-yard line.
Boy, that's a very heady play on Hickman's part. Once he got outside on that sideline, looked like he was about to step out of bounds. He spun it back around. He picked up another 3 or 4 yards after that spin move. It's at the 45-yard line of the Panthers. Be another 1st down and 10.
Panthers want to give a special thank you to Ashley Storage for our hype video all season long. Also, our 5th quarter sponsor, Bayou Bowl. Two receivers far side. I formation again. There's the snap. Breen's going to keep it, and he'll be tackled for a loss.
They're going to get him for a 2-yard loss on that. There was nowhere for Breen to really go. The read was right. Birch had nowhere. He was pretty much stacked up. Giants did a nice job really of defending that play. So that ball's back at the 43-yard line of the Panthers. It's going to be 2nd down and 12.
Too tight, one receiver near side. There's a snap. Counter give near side. That's Hickman hopping through. Gets up to the 45, then gets slammed down at the 44. 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that gets to the 46.
46, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he'll Panthers looking at a 3rd down and 9 with the ball at their own 46-yard line. They've got to get to the 45 of the Giants. Clock continues to run. About to go under 7 minutes. Panthers up 22-12.
Jena does have all 3 timeouts. Two receivers far side. Birch and Hickman in the eye behind Breen. There's the snap. Counter pass going to be Birch out in the flat, and it's off his hands, incomplete. Breen a little too much juice on it, threw it a little high and kind of behind him, but TJ would tell you he thinks he should have caught that one too.
Yeah, it was a little high and a little behind. It was going to be a tough catch. Bad thing is it stops that clock at 6:43. Yep. So the punting unit will come out.
Park Smith will drop back. This punt brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Cooper back deep for the Giants, standing around his own 21-yard line. There's a snap. Park Smith takes it. Nice punt. It's going to come down right about the 4, and it'll roll into the end zone. Giants will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Man, I had to spiral and turned over.
It's a pretty punt. Just carried a little too far.
Yeah, just a little bit too much leg on that one. So the Giants will have the ball at their own 20-yard line to start this drive. 1st down and 10. Again, 6:34 in this 4th quarter. Panthers up 22-12.
It is the Marian State Bank 4th quarter as the Panthers lead. Defense looking for another stop. Giants break the huddle, send one receiver to the near side. Now bring Cooper in motion. Looking for a play across the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Devin Downs. He's trying to find room up that far sideline. There's a flag down the far sideline, but it's going to be a touchdown, Panthers. We'll wait and see what the flag is. I believe it's going to be a legal motion against the Giants, but we'll hold right here. Panther players jumping into that Craftman Federal Credit Union student section.
Yeah, if it was a legal motion.
It's not a dead ball.
Yeah, hopefully it wasn't a
Coach Doty saying we don't want it.
Yeah. Tell you, the pass was just thrown up, and Downs was really the only guy there. Let's see what this penalty is.
Yeah, the flag was down.
I don't want it to be motion and they say it was a dead play, pre-snap.
Well, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. It's what do we have here? I couldn't judge by Coach Doty.
Is it going to be against?
Let's see what this is. Coach Doty's reaction looked a little negative, but I'm not sure. Was it something on the return? Or they call roughing the passer? Let's see.
No, the flag was on the far sideline. Touchdown is good. So let me get those 2 sponsors. That's another David Bryant Realtor turnover. Talk about a man who would be smiling tonight, Mr. David Bryant.
Well, he is smiling
And
tonight.
I can tell you right now, Holly Bryant is smiling along with him in her living room right now. Touchdown Panthers. That touchdown brought to us by the law offices of Street and Street. Panther extra point unit comes on. It'll be Jalen Bush to kick. This extra point brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. There's a snap. Kick is up. And it's no good, wide left. But with 6:21 remaining in the ballgame, Panthers 28, Jena 12. Let's take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back with more Panther football.
Got a lot of stuff? We've got the space. With 2 convenient locations, let Ashley Storage keep your stuff safe. In Monroe and Sterlington, Ashley Storage is where our customers are treated like family.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
Panther fans, we're back. Marian State Bank 4th quarter. Panthers get a little bit of breathing room, up 28-12 with 6:21 remaining in the ball game. Bush will come out to kick it away for Sterlington. There's the whistle, and Bush will get set to make his approach. Little kick towards the near sideline. Fair catch called for and taken at the 28-yard line. Giants will come out 1st and 10 at their own 28. Defense has played a great second half so far.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say that the defense has really made a turnaround in this second half. Again, I'd like to see if there were some adjustments made. Last week against St. James, I think they made one adjustment, and it made all the difference in the world.
Jena comes out. 1 receiver near side. 2 backs. There's a snap. Quick give is to Wilson. He'll get to the 30, gain of 2, second down. Well, One of the adjustments we made is we've taken Cade Hollingsworth, and brought him out with Cooper. He's given us that bump, and then we're allowing Devin to play over the top. So you've almost taken that away, or at least you've made it more difficult. One receiver to each side. McPherson under center. There's the snap. He drops back, looking for a quick hitter, and he'll make it out to Sharp at about the 30, let's say the 33. And it'll be a Carttown 3rd down and 5.
And that's another thing. They've tried to go to Sharp and just have not made the connection to him since they've covered up on Cooper. So that's going to be a 3rd down and 5.
Clock continues to roll. 5:25 here in the Marian State Bank 4th quarter. One receiver to the far, actually one receiver to each side, 2 backs. Cooper comes in motion. There's the snap. Looking for a man. It's picked off by Trey Birch, and he's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers, but there is a flag far sideline.
Let's see what that is.
I'm going to say it's probably the same thing, but we shall see. If it stands, that will be the 2nd year in a row for Trey Birch to have a pick 6, I believe, in the state championship game.
Let's see what this penalty flag is for. Looks like it's going to be on the Giants.
Touchdown, Sterlington. That's another David Bryant Realtor Team turnover and a touchdown brought to us by the losses of Street and Street.
May I interject here?
Go ahead.
Down at the locker room, I said, Trey, what you going to do tonight? And he said, I'm going to block a punt or something else. And I said, how about you do another pick 6 tonight?
There it is.
Well, he did it.
There it is.
I'm going to have to go wherever he goes to college and have a talk with him before every game, I suppose.
Extra point pending. This extra point brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Panthers extend their lead. 34-12, pending extra point. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it's blocked. So 4:58 on the clock. Panthers lead 34-12. But what a turn of events. We just talked about that Panther defense turning it on. How about they give you 12 points?
Yeah, 12 points via the defense. So, that's been a big turnaround. There's that interception by Trey Birch. He just undercut the receiver. And that's a long throw for McPherson. You know, when you see that on the field, it doesn't look like a long throw. It is, and that allowed Trey Birch to make a move on that ball, undercut it. And once he got it, there was nobody between him and the end zone. And I'll tell you, he's the kind of guy, if there was somebody, you got to make a business decision there.
Yeah, and Will, I think that's probably his 4th pick 6 of the season. He had a couple early.
And I
he'll be able to tell us after the game.
Yeah,
it's at least 4, I believe.
I'm usually pretty good at remembering that. I know he had 2.
So that would have been at least the 3rd. Jalen gets set to kick it away. This kick brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. 4:58 on the clock here in the Marian State Bank 4th quarter. Nice high kick. Going to go over the head of Hatcher. Just going to roll back, and he's going to fall on it at the 2-yard line. And will spike it in frustration. Giant offense will come out. 1st and 10. Their own 2-yard line. Actually, they'll move it up to the 3. But they've got a lot to make up here with 4:54 remaining in the ball game. Panthers leading 34-12.
Yeah, you're talking about 22 points, so it's a 3-possession game here. Now, McPherson has impressed me. He's got the ability to throw the ball around, but like you said, Ben, with the over the top with Downs on Cooper and Hollingsworth in his face, that's going to.
The other thing in the Panther favor right now, William, is that the plays that he connected on were play action. That's kind of out of your playbook right now. They're gonna run the football here, give it to Hatcher. He'll get up to about the 13. Should have enough for a Giant 1st down, a little breathing room for the Giants.
Yeah, and I can tell you right now, the Panthers are content just to let them continue to have those runs up the middle and let that clock burn. The Giants do have 3 timeouts left, but I'm telling you, Ben, with what we're looking at here, I mean, you're talking about 3 possessions, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, you don't have time for 7, 8 plays. You've got to hit something big. Onside kick, hit something big, onside kick. There's a snap. Give is to Wilson. He'll get across the 15, and that'll actually be enough for a first down. I thought he'd had it, but that'll be a first down up to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, Silas Ashley was there to make that stop. That previous play, we had Connor Justice in there as well. I tell you, those guys have really stiffened it up here in this second half.
Just got some pictures of Miss Holly Bryant ringing her cowbell with a house full of people. Yes, Holly, I hear your cowbells here in New Orleans. 2 backs, 1 receiver far side. There's a snap. Give, and he's tackled in the backfield. That's Stephen English.
Yeah, Stephen English came right in there to make that stop.
Panthers kind of feasting like sharks with blood in the water.
Pretty much pinning their ears back and going now. No gain on that carry. Well, they gave him half a yard. Second down and a long 9 for the Giants.
3:15 and counting here in the Marian State Bank fourth quarter. Panthers lead 34-12. 2 backs, 1 receiver far side. There's a snap. Give is to Hatcher. He's going to find some room. He'll run through a couple of Panther tacklers and get across the 35 to about the 38. First down, Jena.
Finally brought down by Hall. Bagwell checks in. English checks out. Right now, I think it looks like Coach Roark's just playing this game out at this point.
Is. But I can assure you, Coach Tannehill doesn't want to give up that yardage.
No, he doesn't.
Giants will huddle up.
Well, let's see. Yeah, it'd be first down and 10 from the 37 of the Giants.
McPherson gets set to go under center. Now they send Hatcher out wide to the far side. Cooper set close to the near side. Got to delay a game against Jena. Back it up 5. Well, William, another week. The Panthers are able to give us what they've given us for the last 8 weeks or 9 weeks. Breathing room in the fourth quarter. And they are going to win back-to-back state championships for the first time in school history.
That's amazing. It really is.
There's a snap. McPherson gives it. Jacoby Robinson and friends. I believe that's Bagwell. We'll have a second down and 14. Clock continues to roll at 2 minutes.
I believe you had Keenan Green
in there as
up
well.
In the mix as well. I will tell you this. All the credit in the world to Jay Roark and his staff. They put together a heck of a game plan, and they executed it in that first half.
2 backs again. There's a snap. Quick give is to Wilson. He'll get across the 35 to about the 30. I'll put it down on the 38.
I believe that was Silas Ashley in on that stop.
Carttown third down coming up, 1:25 and counting. And well, just what an incredible season for these guys, especially this group of seniors. They will be the first senior class to put 2 football rings on their hands in their time at Sterlington High School. And Sterlington will go out as the defending Division III non-select champions for the last time this year as they move up to D2 next year. Give is to Cooper on a speed sweep, trying to find some room. He'll have a giant first down, and then Bush will force him out of bounds in Panther territory at the 47-yard line. But just for Coach Doty, for that whole coaching staff, all the work, Larry Foster, Bobby Breen, you got young coaches like Coach Justin Barton and Roy Brown and Snell. I mean, what an incredible thing to be a part of. Jeff Tannehill and his defensive staff, just an incredible, incredible ride. And to be able to complete the job. Well, there's a snap. Quick gives to Hatcher. Up the middle. He'll get up to the 40, and we'll have a second down.
Yeah, this team has, I tell you, it's built a little different. I mean, it really is. You got a lot of seniors on this team, but, man, there are so many juniors and sophomores and freshmen that have contributed this year.
Without a doubt. I was talking to somebody earlier, and there's a ton of skill players coming back next year.
Well,
there's a pass downfield. Sharp's going to make the catch, and he's going to go in the end zone touchdown.
When you
21 seconds remain.
Frazier there on the stop in the end zone.
Yeah.
So anyway, but success breeds success, and you always talk about with the growth in Sterlington, you hope you're going to see even more players come in to the area, and Coach Doty's going to embrace this Division II move. I
absolutely.
Absolutely, he is going to embrace it.
Yeah, he and I will talk some more about that, I'm sure, in the days ahead. But, man, I hope tonight these guys get to enjoy every bit of this. Jena does cut the lead 34-18. They'll go for 2. 21 seconds on the clock. 3 backs in the backfield. There's the snap. Quick give to Wilson, and he'll walk in for 2 points. So with 21 seconds remaining, Panthers 34, Jena 20. We'll have a late after the play pushing and shoving. I think we're going to get offsetting penalties here at the end.
Yeah, it looked like it was just the usual pushing and shoving in the middle.
Yeah, a little extracurricular there, so they'll sort this out. I think it's going to be offsetting. I think they got Panthers on the first one and then Jena on the retaliation. Trey Birch didn't appreciate the extra. Actually, that may be both on Jena.
Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah, it looked like it was something on Trey Birch, and then it kind of escalated from there.
So both penalties were on Jena. So the Giants will kick from their 10-yard line.
Yeah, I guess
is that
so.
What's fixing to happen?
Well, do you enforce both of them?
Because I am not sure. Jena fans don't like that, but I mean, you had 2 guys throw punches. You're lucky they didn't get ejected and be out for the first game next year if they're not seniors.
I think that's what Coach Doty's asking.
Yeah, he's asking where's the ball
going. Where's the ball going to be? Yeah.
Let's see. They are going to back them way up. It's at least the 25. We'll see if they go further than that.
When you get 2, I don't remember if they stack them or not. Or just enforce one.
Yeah, there's some discussion going on here. I lost the white hat.
Well, being you kick off.
He's back there.
Being you kick off from the 40, correct?
Yes, kick off from the 40.
So if you took them both, you're going to take it half the distance to the goal at the most, which would be the 20. So let's
Panther
see.
fans on their feet celebrating the 2025 state championship trophy that they are 21 seconds away from claiming for the 2nd year in a row. I'm still not sure what exactly is going on.
I'm not either. I'm not sure what the discussion's about.
I mean, it's 6:25. Y'all got a game to play at 7, guys.
Well, let's see.
So they're going to put it down on the 18?
That's what it looks like.
So
let me think about this.
I'm confused.
I got it. I think I got it. I got it.
Go ahead. Let me know.
You enforce the 15 down to the 25, and then half the distance to the goal for the second one is the 7.5. That's where you get. That's how you get there.
How do you get to the 18? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go.
The 25, half of the 25.
From the 40, right? 40. Mark off 15 takes you to the 25, and then the second one would be half the distance to the goal,
which is 25.5.
No, you take 7. Your penalty is 15 yards. You cut it in half, 7.5, half the distance.
That's not the way half the distance of the goal works, Will.
Well, it's close enough.
We're going to go with it, but that's not the way that works.
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
It should have been the 13.5, and they do. They back it up. 13. They were trying to help.
Okay.
They figured it out. So they will kick from the 13-yard line.
There is a reason for what they did.
It was half. It was full and then half. You're right on that part.
Yeah.
Brown makes the kick. It's going to be taken. That's Frazier, and he's trying to take it to the house. He's up the far side, and he will go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Jena's going to celebrate that. I'm not sure why, but 14 seconds on the clock.
I'm going to tell you, Frazier's one you don't want to kick it to because I don't care if you're up 1,000.
Yeah, he's taking it to the house.
He's going to house that thing if he can. I've known Sam way too long.
Well, Panther fans, we are one knee away from the end of this ball game. Your Panthers are going to be victorious, 2025 state champs. So Will and I are going to, in just a moment, let this knee happen. We'll close it out. And then we're going to go celebrate with our guys. What a great, great job. I want to give a special thank you to Ryan Howard and his team for making the broadcast happen all season long. Special thank you to McDonald's and Domino's Pizza for their sponsorship and all of our sponsors that we've mentioned all evening long for making this broadcast of Panther football possible. And we look forward to the 2026 season, but we're going to go celebrate this one tonight and enjoy the weekend with our families and our team. If you're a Panther fan, you've got some things to be proud of. Breen under center. There's a snap and the knee. And your final from the Caesars Superdome, Sterlington 34, Jena 20. The Division III non-select state championship will remain in Sterlington, Louisiana.
Good feeling, isn't it?
What a feeling.
What did I say last time? Preach it, Ben.
Preach it, preach it. There
preach
it is.
It, Ben.
Well, Panther fans, thank you so much for joining us. And as I said, it's kind of melodramatic here at the end because we're so far removed. Panther fans waiting quietly to hear the announcement. But congratulations to these guys and the coaches. And we'll make our way back to Sterlington after the weekend. And can't wait to celebrate this with all of our fans. And thank you so much for letting Will and I be a part of your experience of Panther football this season. And we hope to be a part of it next season as well. Hope you have a great weekend. And as always, go Panthers.